Hello and welcome to Swing and a Crit Miss, a podcast where my friends and I play Tales of the Valiant by Kobold Press. We're not professionals, we're not amazing gamers, we're just having a good time, and we hope you will too. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and welcome to Swing and a Crit Miss. Due to one of our players not being being super busy throughout the past month, we're going to be playing without them, so just as a talking through what happens with that, we're just going to pretend like Primrose, Mac's character, had to take care of some business outside of your current quest when you guys started your journey towards the mountains. We're going to just kind of retcon that a little bit just to have it make a little bit more sense rather than doing like a strange abrupt exit from things, just to make it easier. She says something about a message she got from her brother, and she needs to go help him out and take care of whatever's going on with him and make sure things are going well. So we're going to pretend like it's just our lovely characters, Auran, Brenin, and Odavius. I did that without looking. I'm proud of myself.
Nice.
After so long.
Good job.
Oh, I need to fix my name in here.
Oh, yeah. And then we'll be having our wonderful, lovely Adam come in and join as the fourth. He'll be introduced later on into our story when we get there. So, all of you, we're deciding to go to Gelen and head over the mountains into the Majocracy once more after some discoveries that Talstadt is not exactly the pinnacle of justice and law and order that it was previously made out to be, especially after having quite a few run-ins with the underground, the Thieves Guild sect beneath the city of Verlikite. Apparently they've been doing deals here and there, and you managed to piss them off by screwing up several deals that they had going on, as well as alerting all of the enforcement in Verlikite to their whereabouts and their hideout. The leader, whose name I'm currently blanking on, paid a visit. Lucius, thank you. Paid a visit to Odavius's family while you guys were over there and made some pretty heavy threats towards all of you before you guys managed to make a few certain deals. Not necessarily deals, but just requests. I don't know what the word for it is. It's not on my brain. Before getting out of there the following morning, and you decided to go to Gelen. Who remembers what you were going to Gelen for? Or you were going over the mountains anyways?
Didn't somebody get like a message?
Yes. That happened. You were currently fleeing, but then Auran got a message from a strange gravelly voice, and it popped an image in his head of a rocky sort of not outpost, what's the word? Structure. Some sort of rock structure in the desert. Formation, thank you. That's what I'm looking for. And you guys decided to start heading over there, as well as checking out what's going on with the door, since you haven't checked on that since Siror last kind of shooed you away after you guys had a less than kind encounter with him for a couple different reasons. So, we ended last session way back when. I don't even know if I've posted that. I gotta double check that. Whoops. And you guys had just gotten to sort of, not necessarily base of the mountain, a little bit higher, probably within a couple hours journey of the door, before you guys heard a rumble and the mountains began collapsing and you guys had to dodge rocks falling and pitfalls and things as the mountains seemed to be tearing themselves apart almost as you guys made your journey through there. At the moment, all three of you have settled into a somewhat safe place. There's still intermittent rumblings, but the main sort of catastrophic earthquake that had happened has since subsided, and you're kind of just feeling a little bit of the aftershocks. There's little bits of rubble here and there that are falling down, but other than that, it seems safe to your mind to kind of begin moving again as you guys are going along. So, what would you guys like to do as you're kind of just dealing with the aftershocks of this this effect?
Things were running away, weren't they?
Yes, you saw several of the sort of cave drakes that you have encountered before, kind of fleeing the different areas. Yeah, and various, like, not livestock, but animals, critters, things like that, running away from the source of the rumbling, wherever it might be, further into the mountains.
Can I ask one of them, what you running from?
The earth is angry, and it just scurries off.
Another elemental attack, maybe? I would feel like they wouldn't be running away if they had found the thing beneath the mountain. What was that dragon called?
It wasn't a
I don't
dragon, they
remember.
just called it a master beneath the mountains.
Master.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, shall we check it out, or... Honestly, I'm good to try to hit things right now. That sounds pretty fun to me.
Well, I guess there's no harm. We need to check out what happened to that door. Get a bead on if it's opened.
Alright. You guys
Moving on.
keep going, finding your way through several, same sort of thing. Rumbling. You have to dodge the odd... Woo! Something went wrong there. There we go. You have to dodge the odd sort of rock fall here and there every once in a while. And still same thing. Critters, mountainous creatures, cave drakes, even some of the smaller, like, mephits, smaller elemental and creatures are sort of, like, running off into the distance and kind of finding their way into a safer spot as the mountain is collapsing and rumbling and quaking. So, you guys journey for a couple hours, and we're going to actually take it over to Adam's character. Adam, would you like to introduce your character and kind of describe them a little bit?
I would love to. We'll see how well I remember what I wrote down on my page. So, my character is the lovely Knutt. Knutt sort of looks like a human, but is actually a Siberian, though, again, mostly human-looking, really can only tell by iridescence in the eyes. Otherwise, looks like he's been out in the sun a lot, sort of brown hair and well-kempt beard. But otherwise, just sort of looks like a normal guy. Got a shield slung across his back with a sword sort of slapped there as well for travel, and a pack that seems full of books and paper and scrolls and a little pickaxe and brushes and stuff hanging off the side.
All right. Knutt, I need you to roll initiative, actually, as we're starting this.
Oh no. What a way to start. I thought you said this was a fun game, and there were no dangers.
There's no dangers. This is not the...
Well, if you look at the last, 6 of our sessions, you would think that there isn't any dangers.
That is true.
Oh, good.
It's been, not like combat dangers, more just like existential dangers.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Cheerful. A lovely 18 for my
18,
roll.
all right. Okay. All right. I do not have a figure for you, Mr. Knutt. So, here we are. I'm going to give you... I'll give you this little guy. The Swobold.
Okay.
And I'm going to place you right there. You also have... You've been traveling for a while, and you have 4 colleagues that you've been working with here and there. And your goal this entire time has been to unlock the door, or at least find a way to open the door in some capacity, shape, or form.
Right.
You currently have 2 of your companions working on it. Right here. I'm just gonna...
Okay.
The camera's a little screwy, so I'll just write these here just to make things going. It's a little backwards, and I can't figure out why, but it's fine. And your companions are diligently working on the door until, as they're making headway, 2 large earth elementals burst forth from the ground. I'll use these. And begin attacking and moving and, otherwise attempting to murder your crew. So, we're going to do 1 round of combat with you before the other groups come in. So, you got an 18. You're actually going first. I'm going to roll for your
Oh, no.
here.
Nothing says a new character like you're going first.
That is true.
Okay,
These elementals just burst from the mountain.
I'm going to yelp slightly and drop my pack on the ground, and like quills and scrolls sort of pitter-patter across the floor as I scramble and grab my sword and my shield and buckle up for it. Could you move me to the earth elemental that looks vaguely like a saber-toothed cat?
Sure. 5, 10, 15. Whoop, right there.
Nope.
There we go.
The other one.
The panther one.
The cat.
Oh, shoot. Cat. I am
This one,
dumb.
yes.
I don't know my cats.
And then if you could move me about 10 more feet to the east, just to avoid that other... I'm sure he's very friendly, but we'll just not for a moment.
All right.
I draw my enchanted sword, and I'm going to attack twice, because level 6 we have multi-attack, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, indeed.
Great. Good roll. 10 to hit.
10 unfortunately misses this thing.
No surprises. Attack number 2 is a natural 1.
Oh, that'll not do it as well, unfortunately.
Sort of seeing my sword bounce off the rocks as one might expect, I sort of silently curse to myself and say, well, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm going to cower behind my shield and use my bonus action to do the martial action guard. And the saber-toothed cat elemental in front of me will have disadvantage on its first attack against me or against an ally within 5 feet of me, if it happens before my turn.
All right. It's now their turn. They're going to completely ignore you and move towards your companions at the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't quite get there because there's an ally in the space and can't get there. But you hear, Knutt, your allies kind of saying, "Keep them off me! I'm almost done!" As they're kind of weaving some enchantments and magical spells towards its door lock, attempting to open it and work on it.
Does this system, Zach, have opportunity attacks?
Yes, you may make an opportunity attack.
I would love to. Maybe I can hit something here. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20, that'll do it. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Okay. This is a one-handed longsword. What kind of dice does that use?
Longsword, one-handed, that'll be 1d8, I believe.
Yeah, okay. The d8. Oh, max damage. You love to see it. Plus my strength, plus 1 because it's enchanted with my spellbladeness, is a 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points of slashing damage. There's my little thing. Alrighty. I'll write that down really quick. Alright, and then my other friends, go ahead and roll initiative yourselves. As you come in... There we go. As you guys come in and see 2 large elementals attacking this group, this party gathered around the door. I will make attacks for them once we get initiatives, because they'll be going first. All right. So elemental is going to make two attacks each. The tree one is going to go against that blue guy. For a dirty 20 and a 19, that'll hit for... Oh, ouch. 25 points of damage to the blue guy. He's still staying up, but he's not looking happy. And then the saber-tooth is going to attack the green guy there. For 16s as well, going to hit for both of those. For 18 points of damage to the green guy. Alrighty, what are those initiative rolls here? Let's go 25 to 20.
16. Oh.
20 to 15.
16.
16.
16.
Ooh. Alright, we'll go Auran and then Brenin.
Yep.
And then, Mr. Odavius, what did you get?
So my stuff got messed up a little bit, so I'm not sure. What's the modifier for initiative? Is it
Your dex.
Constitution or what?
Just dex.
Dex. Okay. So 14.
14, alright. Alright. Knutt, you're going up after rolling an 18. You see, in the distance, several people gathering over top of the ridge. And looking down at you.
I'm going to call out, if you're friendly, guard the door. If not, you should leave. And I'll then turn around.
Alright. It's your turn. Anything else? What do you do?
I will go up to the saber-tooth cat one. No, actually, I have 30 feet of movement. Can you send me around the long way on the east side to get up to the other one?
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right there.
Yeah, and we'll take 2 swings at that one.
Alright, go for it.
Attack number 1 is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
And attack number 2 is another natural 1.
Whoop. Just one hit then. Go ahead and
Alright,
roll
for
that
11
damage.
points of slashing damage. And I will bonus action take another, what's it called? Parry? Guard. Take
Guard.
another guard as well.
Alrighty. After that, we have Auran. You see, these elementals seem focused on those people who are currently working on the door. They've already taken, like, a hit or two. But they don't seem to care about any other people surrounding them. They're focused on stopping the people at the door.
Okay. All right. I'm going to walk 15 feet to the southwest.
15, about there.
Yep. And then we're going to do... instead of a T6. Okay, we're going to do Grim Harvest.
Grim Harvest, which one?
Shoot my little thing. I'm going to shoot it at the tree guy.
Tree, alright. Go ahead, roll that attack.
Jeez, it's been a while. Where are my bonuses? 8.
8, unfortunately misses. Just glances
Okay.
off of the earth and elemental hide.
Well, how about I do it a second time?
Ooh, do that, please.
How about a 14?
14 still does not work. These guys are made out of a solid rock.
Shoot. Shit, do I have... Sections. Okay,
Alright.
that's all.
I forgot to have your companions go. They're going to go really quick. Blue and yellow are going to be working on the door. They're going to spend their turn doing that. However, red is going to unleash a second-level magic missile, actually, on the tree guy there. Rolling pretty darn good with a 9 points of damage to the tree guy. And then the green guy is going to... You see him kind of like spread his blade, his short sword that he has out, and cut himself along his hand, and it turns into this green flame along the blade. And he's going to make an attack with his sword. Hits. He's going to do... If I can find all my dice. 16 points of damage with that as well. I literally just set down my pen. There we go. Against the saber-tooth. Alright, with them out of the way, Brenin, what are you doing?
I'll first cast a second level spiritual weapon and put it in. It's up to 60 feet, so I think I can put it to the west of the tree thing.
5, 10, 15, 20. It'll go about here.
It has a 60 feet reach.
Oh, 60. Okay, so right here?
Yes.
All right, I see.
And then I will swing. It's a woodcutter's axe, and I will swing with it for my bonus action. 17 to hit.
That is just what you need to hit.
All right.
Oh, Adam, I forgot to mention, don't forget to mark down luck points since you missed 2 attacks. You have 2 luck points.
Good.
And then
Bonus action to do that.
yes, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
I believe that's just like spiritual
Yeah, it's radiant damage, I believe. Or force.
force. Okay. And then I will head, use my 30 feet of movement straight south.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right about here, or I can get you 30 where you can hit either one of them.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go ahead and hit the tree guy
All right, go ahead.
with my axe.
I don't know why this is so glitchy. I think I need a new camera for this.
19 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Still a D8. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Nice.
That's it.
Alrighty, after that, Odavius. It is now your go. What are you doing?
So I am going to pull out my Star Sling.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
And I think I only have 1 attack, though. I remember right.
Oh, my apologies. I forgot. Yes, we have an extra attack. Right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So,
Do your extra attack.
that's fine. I failed.
Okay.
all good.
Alright. Alright.
Wait, so we do have 2 attacks?
They do.
I
You
do.
do not.
Oh, I
Because
do
you're a
not.
cleric.
All right. So I got a 10 to hit.
10, unfortunately, misses. The swing your sling, hitting stone with stone doesn't really do much, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's a meteor, but yeah.
Alright, it is the elemental's turn. The tree guy is going to go for the blue guy one more time.
Is that blue guy within 5 feet of me, Zach?
Nope, 10, because it'll be... Radius is around here,
Yep,
5.
Nope,
10.
that makes sense.
Gets a natural 20, but misses the other attack, so this might be rough for him. Yep, he's dead. You guys just see one hand come up with the earth elemental and crush this small wizard robed man in one fell swoop. The creature looks around, looking for its next target as a saber-toothed earth elemental actually turns... Assessing threats, he's going to see Brenin as the bigger threat. There's going to be 2 attacks against you, Brenin. Another natural 20 on you. I'm very sorry. But the other one is 2, which misses, even if it's a 10, I'm assuming. Alrighty. Not as bad. 20 points of damage from that one strike, as it just takes its big earthen hand and just gives you one solid uppercut to the jaw, knocking you back, making you stumble just a little bit before it reels back and turns and begins taking on, now that it knows more threats are appearing. Alrighty. Knutt, your go.
Well, Seeing my traveling companion splootered, I am pretty visibly upset by it. I'm going to...
I'll say you hear the yellow one say, "Give me another minute. I'll get this open."
Okay, that's exactly what I was going to ask. Double check that this works this way. One moment. See how fast I can load the spell. Okay. 15-foot cube originating from me. If I scoot north 1 hex, do you think I could position a thunder wave facing west to throw that thing west without hitting another guy? It's a 15-foot cube.
15-foot cube, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'd say you could plant right here. I would say if you wanted to, you could put one here and not hit anyone, and hit both of them.
Let's try it. I'll move back, draw my sword sort of aside my shield, and the thunder wave sort of emanates from the shield itself. I need Constitution saves.
Alrighty. First one, we'll say Sabretooth. That is a 12.
Fail.
Alright. Wood Guy is an 18.
Pass.
Alright.
Unfortunate. So that's going to be 2d8 damage, which adds up to 9 thunder damage.
Alright.
Half on the success. The one that failed is pushed 10 feet away.
I believe I said Sabretooth passed, correct?
Correct.
So,
Sabretooth failed, Tree Root passed. I
Thank
think
you.
That's what you said.
my brain did not brain for a second there. Alright. Sabretooth, gonna be blown back how far? 10 feet?
10 feet.
Alright, go 5, 10. You guys watch as this relatively simple looking person just takes a shield in front of him and just a loud eruption of noise comes out and just strikes across all of them. You notice, Adam, Knutt, that this thunder damage seemed to have done some extra damage to these creatures. They seem to be not really structured to take this such forceful, loud energies.
Well, that's neat. That's my action. Move me south one, back where I was standing, and I'll take the block action again with my bonus action. Oh wait, I have a thing. I'm going to action surge.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. That's a thing. Can I cast another spell on an action surge? I don't know.
Hold on. Let me... Gosh, that's such a... Hold on.
Not a good question.
I believe no, because I believe it still keeps the same idea. Casting time.
I think it's DM discretion.
Hold on.
It just says you can activate this feature to gain another action. At least in the book.
Probably run under the...
I think it's bonus action and action is what matters. If you cast a leveled spell as a bonus, you can't do an action spell.
Yeah, I think it's probably there, but...
Hold on. You know what? For right now, I'm going to say yes until I find a rule that says otherwise, and we'll just play it as yes.
Okay. Just double checking I'm doing this right. Brain cast spell. Yes, okay. I'm going to move back north another 5 feet and go, wait, I can do that again! And cast Thunder Wave again.
Alright, just hitting the tree guy. The other guy is unfortunately too far away for you.
Yep, that's okay.
Rolls a 10.
10 is a fail.
Alrighty.
Okay, we'll
he
move
goes first
the
as well.
feet back. He takes 2d8 damage if that's cocked. 7 plus 6 is 13 points.
13, that is doubled to 26 as well. As
Neat.
they're vulnerable to this
Oofta.
damage. Math. Alright, and they are pushed back 10 feet. We're going to say 5, 10. They're going to push back the spiritual weapon and your companion, just kind of like, whoa, shit! Diving out of the way to not get hit by the elemental falling over. Tree is looking rough. These two, like, thunder blast seems to have, like, almost, like, hollowed out part of its chest cavity as it's, like, struggling to, like, retain its form. It's now gone on all fours, so, like, keep up and walking.
Then I'll move west to interpose between the tree elemental dude and
go, like,
my buddy.
right here?
Yeah, that looks great. Thanks.
Perfect. Alrighty, Auran, your turn. You just saw this dude just blast 2 thunder blasts out of his shield.
That was pretty cool. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Grim Harvest
Alright,
again on Tree Guy.
tree guy.
And
Not
this time
Sabertooth.
I'm gonna hit Tree Guy with a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That'll hit.
Hell yeah! All right, we got. Let's switch stuff. It's been a while. That's going to be 7 points of necrotic damage to Tree Guy.
Alright.
And that's 2. Hold on, sorry. I want to make sure I understand this right.
You're good.
While you do that, under the bonus actions section for elements of a spell, it does say, at least for bonus actions, if you use your bonus action to cast a spell from the first circle or higher on your turn, you can't also use your action to cast a spell from the first circle or higher during the same turn.
Okay, so it's just action, bonus action?
Yeah, it doesn't specify anything with action surge or extra actions, but that's the general rule for like bonus action spells.
Yeah, okay. I think that'll be fine.
So on my Grim Harvest dice, I rolled a 2, so I can.
And that's -2 to his next roll, right?
So I can actually increase a target creature's roll by that too. So I'm going to wave my hand at Brenin. Your next roll is increased by 2.
Nice.
And that cannot stack though, so I can't do it again and give it to Brenin. I can only do it to like one creature at a time. And then I'm going to attack again. Grim Harvest with a 21. Let's go.
21, still against the tree guy?
Yes, if he's alive, yeah.
Righty. Yep, he's still up.
That is 9 points of necrotic.
Nice. He's still going, but he's looking rougher and rougher as time goes on.
And then I will give Odavius a +3 to his next roll.
All right. Nice.
That is my turn.
All right.
I'll back up 10 feet.
10 feet? Sure. 5, 10. We're going to have the companions go really quick. Green guy's going to go ahead and, with his flame blade, go against the tree. Roll once. Rolls pretty darn well. That's a hit. Only 10 damage to him, but still decent chunk. Red guy's going to go ahead and shoot off one more second level magic missile at the tree guy. Try and really bring him down. Not as good this time. Only 8 points of damage. But this tree guy is looking real rough. Like, about to topple over and just crumble. Alright, Brenin, your turn.
Yeah. Bonus action, my spiritual axe will swing at the tree.
Alright.
With the extra +2, that's like a 25 to hit.
That will definitely do it.
Uh,
Question,
7.
Eric. Can they choose to use a +2 on the roll, or is it just automatic?
It is must. Your
Okay.
next roll will gain a +2. However, I did target you as a creature, Brennan. So is it an extension of you, or
It's
is
a
this
spell
his own
attack from
creature?
him, so yeah, I'd say.
Okay, so it would be Brennan. Yep, just making sure.
So 7 force damage.
7 force damage. This thing, you just bring that wood axe, and this thing just collapses into a pile of rocks and rubble as it just scatters amongst the ground.
Okay. I want to move 15 feet to the east. Yeah, that hex right there. Yep.
Right here, I would say you'd get an attack of opportunity.
Go up
'cause-
north.
North,
Yeah,
right.
sorry.
Gotcha.
Move.
Perfect.
Just kind of trying to contain it.
Yep.
And then I'll take 2 swings.
Take your 2 swings.
Yeah, just to clarify, it's like a minor bardic inspiration. You must use it on your next roll. You can't choose.
Sounds good.
18 for the first hit.
That'll hit.
3 plus stuff on the second one. But on the first one, I will use a first level spell slot for Divine Smite.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't remember how much that is.
2d8, I believe, at first level.
2d8. Okay. Should have specified. Okay. 16 points of damage.
Alrighty. Alright, this thing's still looking pretty good so far, but you're definitely chunking away bits and pieces of it. Alrighty. Odavius, what are you doing?
So, seeing that my Star Sling did nothing, and then kind of smacking myself in the face with the rock on rock dumb move, I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay.
Okay. I should ask this first, because the spell specifies that anything they do with like any weapon attack they use with the strength modifier for,
Yeah.
it is, let's see, let me double check it. They only deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. Does that count?
It'll count
for
as the slam
unarmed?
attacks will count.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yes, I'm going to do a Ray of Enfeeblement.
Alright.
And
Do I need to roll anything, or is that you?
I need to roll. So, and I get a +3 to this, correct?
Probably
Yes.
a little bit more.
Yeah, you get a bonus +3 from my thing.
Yeah. So, +3, 16 +4, dirty 20.
Dirty
Wait,
20.
no, I get a +7 for spells.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it. As you shoot that, does it do any
Hey.
damage, or is it just the half strength? Read the spell to me.
It's just the half. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. Lasts up to 1 minute. At the end of each of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. On its success, the spell ends.
Nice. Some good defense there. Alrighty. Elemental, you see this kind of like blight overcoming it for a second as the rocks kind of start getting really brittle after being hit by this green, sickly ray. It is going to... It has enough hit points to do this. It's going to be a little bit silly. It is going to burrow into the ground. You see it just suddenly drop. I'm going to say, Brenin, you get an attack of opportunity as it kind of drops into the ground.
Uh, 18 to hit.
18, that'll hit.
Can I add Divine Smite?
Yep, anytime you make a melee hit attack work.
18 points of damage.
18 points. All right, this thing is gonna go into the ground, and you see it immediately pop out of the ground next to the person next to the door. And you see Adam, you see your companion look up, oh fuck, and just immediately like continue casting whatever spells they were doing to get this door open, as they're just like muttering fuck, 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 fuck. And there's going to be 2 slam attacks from this earth elemental on that companion of yours. Oh, Jesus. That's another natural 20 and an 18.
Disadvantage.
Oh, shoot. Is that disadvantage? I'll count that as the disadvantage.
No.
It just
no, it does
sorry,
half
my
damage.
mistake.
Half damage. Okay. So 2 hits.
So basically, don't double the damage.
Don't double the damage on that crit. So.
But both hit.
I will roll for this one. Let's see. So crit. Just 5 plus. Okay. 10 points of damage from the crit. And then the regular attack is half damage. Would be 7, so 17 points as this Earth Elemental just slams twice into this person. For a total of 23 points of damage to this person. Could have been a lot worse, for sure. And then it's going to make that Constitution saving throw against Ray of Enfeeblement. That is a 15. Does that beat your DC?
15 was my DC.
All right, it is no longer doing half damage, and you see it rearing and getting ready to bring down its fist again and really make sure that this door is not unlocked. All right, Knutt, right next back to this other elemental here.
Well, if it ain't broke, break it. I'm going to turn around and cast Thunder Wave and try and get him away from my buddy.
All right, con save for him. That's a 7.
Fail. 7 points of thunder damage, and he moves 10 feet away.
5, 10, as he just off of the shield. All right.
And I will step forward 10 feet, or east 10 feet, rather. I'll take bonus action to guard, and I'm going to try and just be waiting for him to burrow again to poke him, to stab him, hopefully.
Alrighty, Auran, what are you doing? This thing is starting to look like it's falling apart, much like the other one before it discombobulated, whatever the word is.
Okay. 5. We're going to... How far away is that guy from me?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. About 50 feet.
Okay, I'll move 30 feet toward him.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about there.
Yeah, and I'll, looking rough, you said?
Pretty rough, yeah.
I'll use Scrim Harvest again.
Alright.
That is a 22.
22 to hit. Will hit.
And then nearly max damage of 10 necrotic.
10. He's still up.
Right, and then I will reserve, goes up to 8, and I will give a +3 bonus to Brenin again. I'll attack for a second time with a 18 to hit.
18, that'll hit.
For 5 damage.
5 damage. Not enough to get him down. He's still up.
Alright, and Odavius, you get 3 to your next roll.
Alright. Companions are all gonna go. This red guy's gonna... And he's just gonna toss one first level magic missile and go... And does 5 damage. Still not quite enough to kill the bastard. And then the green guy's gonna come up and do a swing. Misses. That brings us to Brenin.
Let's see. I am going to use my movement to get to the west side of the yellow token.
All right.
And I am going to lay on hands for 15 points.
All right. Basically back to full at this point. Wasn't sure what you were going to do when you got next to him.
And then I will... my spiritual weapon can... Let's see how close. It can move 20 feet.
Yeah, I don't think it can reach...
Please move my spiritual weapon 10 feet east and then 10 feet northeast. Yeah.
All right.
There, I think that's everything.
Alrighty. Odavius, this thing's on its last legs. What are you going to do?
Guiding bolt.
Alrighty.
It's another 23 to hit.
23. Go ahead and roll damage for that, though I don't think it's going to matter much.
I mean, I get 46, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
Yeah, you just send this. How do you want to kill this thing? Is it just launching this guiding bolt at it?
It just crumbles to dust.
It just...
Nice and simple.
This radiant energy just shatters this thing to nothingness as you guys finish this combat. Let me get rid of the very glitchy camera, which I need to fix at some point. All right. You guys finish this. The companion that was working on the door, the surviving one, Knutt, continues fiddling with it for a few more seconds before you all hear this very solid kunk, and the door just collapses inwards and falls to the ground.
That giant door falls over.
Yep, it just...
Oh, what about the door frame? Is the door frame still up?
So it's like built into the side of like this like rock face. So it's not just like a door frame in nowhere. It's not like the monolith. It's built into the side of the mountain.
What do we see?
You see a group of stairs, solitary stairs, heading down into darkness.
I'm going to glance wearily at Auran after the last time that those stairs were shown.
Yeah, I'll give him the side eye. Like,
I would like to go up to my dead traveling companion and see if there's anything I can do at this point, knowing I know 0 first aid, but...
Unfortunately, that man is a smear on the ground after being smashed by this earth elemental. Unfortunately, your days of traveling with him are fairly over.
There isn't really a body, he's just...
It's just... like, earth elemental went like gorilla pound. And, yeah, it's nothing.
I'll stand over him and do a slight prayer for the afterlife.
Alright. The other companions that Knutt has kind of turn to you three available. I don't know what we would have done without your assistance. Thank you. Do you need anything?
why are you here?
Well, we've been sent here. Do that. Any point?
By whom?
By a wizard. Why does it matter?
Which one?
Press doesn't matters.
Siror. The
Siror?
one that matters. Yeah.
I'll do a spit take onto the ground.
Well, if you want anything, by all means, we'll be happy to give you coin, food if you're on your way to travels. Knutt, do you have anything you want offered our friends?
Should we describe our appearance?
Oh yeah, feel free. Let's go. We'll do Eric, then Adrian, then Zach. Describe your appearance for Knutt.
Sure. So Athena is a tall orcish woman, and she's got kind of tattered armor on. It's kind of stitched together, but it did in battle. It did its job. She's got a long sword at her back, and her skin is a little bit paler than a normal orc. Kind of that darker color. It's a little bit paler, and there's some kind of veiny scars and kind of cuts in her body. Her body definitely looks like it's been through the ringer.
All right, Adrian.
You see they're called kobolds in this world, but before it was like
they actually made a dragonborn.
Oh,
they've done that. So
okay,
dragonborn, yeah.
We need to look into that. Actually, no, it was beastkin. We did a beastkin version of.
Just call yourself a dragonborn. You're fine.
Dragon, brass scales, and he's covered in split mail, shield, and a axe in his hand, and on his shield some torn like fabric of something that used to be there but was recently torn off.
All right, Zach.
Odavius is Siberian, light blue skin, very Doctor Strange looking facial features, sort of with the goatee, black hair, and just regular clothing.
As a contrast, because there are two different forms of Siberian, Knutt is an angelic Siberian, while Odavius is an infernal Siberian. So, Tiefling versus ASMR style there. So, yeah.
Oh, and I have a tail.
So, you guys gathered around. The companions of Knutt seem to be very, with just looking at their appearance, offering you things, they seem to want you to leave. They're very much trying to just push and shove and get you to go along your way.
Well, we greatly appreciate your assistance in defeating these creatures. It seems to me, Athena, that perhaps you know of our employer?
Unfortunately. How long have you been working for him?
Long enough to not care enough, but...
You should. He's a monster.
Aren't we all? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you're looking for.
What was it exactly, after you've gotten the door open, that you were instructed to do?
I don't know if I'm inclined to say it. It might be a breach of contract.
It's definitely a breach of contract.
It's fine.
I mean, we can
brought him to the door.
We can get him here and renegotiate this contract.
He doesn't pay that well. What do you have to maybe loosen my lips?
I'll say first, Adrian, go ahead, roll. I'll say Adrian and Odavius, or one of you, can roll an intimidation check threatening to call him here. Both of you, or one of you with advantage, to see how much that thought scares them.
18.
Did you roll with advantage?
No.
My intimidation isn't great, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. 18.
All right. You see them as you say, like, you're going to call Siror Ozen. They kind of like, no. But, sorry. Knutt, continue with your line of
What's in it for you?
Curiosity. We've been by this door many times and have been unsuccessful opening it.
Interesting to my ears. Blind curiosity at a closed door in the mountain would make you risk your life.
Have you
Under
seen
my
the
breath, I'm
creatures
going to mutter, well, it's not really blind, but...
You've seen the creatures run away from this area? Yet you stayed.
Perhaps
We are
it
brave
just
as
was
well.
Blind curiosity at a closed door.
How about the fact that you're not mush on the ground, and I will motion to the dead wizard. Maybe we can make this even, and you tell us what it is you're going to do next.
Is that a threat?
No, just a reminder of what might have happened to you if we hadn't stumbled upon.
Well, I think the next step in our contract is to go down the stairs.
See the others kind of nod their heads.
I'd like to insight check.
All right, go ahead. Roll insight. We'll do this against Knutt and the other companions.
Okay, Zach, what do I roll for that?
I'd say, so choose deception or persuasion, but don't tell which one you're using, and then we'll see whose roll works. All right, what do we get?
I
8.
got a 10.
Oh, all right. Yeah. It seems, I'll say, from an 8, it seems like you can tell there's a little bit of, like, hesitation from Knutt's companions in terms of, like, going down there. But they do seem to, that seems to be what they're supposed to do at this point, from what you can glean across the board of all of them.
I'll glance down into the darkness. He sure must be paying you a good amount.
Who's paying you to be here?
Right now we're mercenaries. For hire.
So no one's paying you to be here.
We're currently traveling.
That's not an answer to that question, is it?
Nobody's currently paying us to travel. No.
So you are underemployed then?
We're in between contracts. Listen, do you guys need extra help or not? Otherwise, we can be on our way.
I suppose you could.
Yeah. See the other ones kind of like talking amongst each other for a little bit, but can you go ahead?
I will feign indifference and talk to my companions.
You see, I'll name them. You have the woman in yellow. Her name is Leisha. The green, he was a hobgoblin, sort of like darker tan skin. His name is Rock. And then you have the red, smaller goblin, just goblin guy, and his name is Ta. And they all seem
who's the one
like
that got smushed?
Yeah, the one who got smushed, the blue wizard. I wasn't accounting
Dill.
for. His name is Dill.
I turn to the three of them and say, Dill got fucking smushed. We need their help.
Yeah, we don't know what's down there. If there's more of these earth elementals happening, we need to go. And you guys all feel the rumble again underneath, coming from underneath the mountain. And you see all the companions kind of look around. I mean, I'm sure Siror would be happy to pay them once we're done, or we could just kill them after, or get rid of them somehow, or let them die down there.
I like the way you're thinking, huh? Let's do it. I'll turn back to the group and say,
While they're having a sidebar, real quick, sorry, Knutt. I want to have our own sidebar.
Sidebar.
I'm going to lean into Odavius. I really don't want to go down there, Odavius.
You're
I don't
muted.
either, but I'm also...
Oh, there you go. Okay.
What? I wasn't muted.
I couldn't hear you.
But I lean over and I also go, I don't want to go down there either, but I kind of think we're going to get answers to all of the questions that we left that experience with. So...
I don't like doing work for Siror.
This isn't for Siror. I could care less about what he wants right now. This is for us to get answers.
Okay. Sorry, Knutt, continue.
I think if you all are so very, very curious and interested and well-intentioned, we'd let you tag along with us.
Well, we're not tagging along. We're joining in, meaning we get a cut of whatever you're getting paid.
That's not what the paperwork says, but you're welcome to talk to Mr. Ozen when you return.
If we're going down together, we need to know what your goal is. What are you
Currently,
assigned to do?
The goal is to get down the stairs. Let's start small.
After you.
Okay. I will grab my pack off the ground and rustle around and try and get all the ink wells and paper and shit all packed back in. It takes longer than it should, and it's got a couple of those, like, where you pick up the pack and you don't have a pocket quite closed, right? And you just go tumble out. And you're like,
An artist, are you? I'll motion at the brushes.
ink brushes. No. Artist, no. Scholar, yes. I'm a student of language and of writings and of the world of the past.
The world of the past?
Yes.
Oh,
You
like
know.
a historian.
History.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
The interest in the door.
You guys watch as much the same. All of his companions gather up their belongings. Some of them kind of split amongst themselves. Dill, I'll say, Knutt, you get one of the healing potions that Dill had on him.
Okay.
I'll say you yourself, Knutt, had one already on you, just for sake of preparation for the journey.
Okay.
And you guys begin to head downstairs. How are you marching down this this corridor with all your extra companions?
Did Mac have
Well-
our bag of holding?
Yes, we'll say you have that.
Well, Brenin said that I was supposed to go first, and I'm not one to back
I
down
didn't say
from
that.
such a...
Did I say that? I thought
I think that was Athena.
Athena.
Oh, was that Athena that said that? My apologies.
Yes.
I'm not one to back down from such a statement, so I will boldly go first without a care in the world at what's at my feet.
All right. You see the other three companions of Knutt kind of look at all three of you. Shall we divide up?
I like this guy. I'll go in right behind Knutt.
All right. You see Ta, the goblin, go in after Auran. They're gonna try and keep it like they're waiting for one of you to go. They don't want to have their back to you.
Fuck that. Get going.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check, persuasion check on that. Because they're worried about you stabbing them in the back as much as you're probably worried about them stabbing you in the back.
Are you worried more about me or the possible elemental that could come up behind you and slam you down like your friend?
Intimidation check.
If we wanted you dead, we wouldn't have helped.
7.
7.
9.
9. Yeah, they want kind of interspersed.
Wait, sorry. How long does that bonus go for?
Oh yeah, you would have the plus.
You not
3,
made a
I
roll
think.
yet?
I haven't used it yet. No,
Mm-mm.
Oh no, I did. I did roll before for the
Say it's
other
your next
intimidation
roll,
for
whatever it
Siror.
is. So if
Yep,
you haven't
okay.
used it, then yeah.
Sorry. Listen, I'll go. Listen, Ta went. Cleric person, you go, and then you can bring up the rear if you want.
I'm fine with bringing up the rear. I'm just saying, I am in full mail armor, plate armor. I'm going down loud.
All right. Okay. Fine. They kind of go. Odavius ahead, and then the two brain, Leisha and Rock following, and then
I get-
bring what?
As soon as I get to the threshold where the door was, there's a very obvious hesitation before I take a deep breath and step in.
Mm-hmm. Watch that, and you all begin traversing down the stairs. All of you feel an unnatural cold as you guys head further and further down. This is a cave, but exposure to the outside, even beyond this is a chill that seems to eat at your very bones, rather than simply remaining on the outside of your body. everything about this is setting off small little, like those primal brain alarm bells of, this place is not a good place. This is scary, as it's basically pitch black walking down this long, very skinny corridor of stairs. It's about 6 feet tall. Some of you have to hunch, those of you who are larger, and it's 5 feet wide, so you're just walking down this very claustrophobic stairwell the entire way down.
Athena, I'm gonna hand you the lantern of revealing since you're up front. You can light that whenever you feel like the need.
All right, do you light the lantern?
What does it do again? I can look at
I think it reveals hidden.
Yes, it's a lantern, but it
hidden
also
things.
it reveals hidden creatures and objects, or invisible creatures and
Yeah, I like that.
All right, you notice, Athena, as you light this, that the light itself almost seems dimmed by the very darkness. Like, this darkness is oppressive. Even any light source that you may carry is slightly dimmer in response to it. As you guys follow your way down further and further, it seems to go for a couple minutes as you guys walk down, almost seeming to the center of the earth, as you guys make your way before you come into a chamber.
As we're coming down to it, I'm going to cast light on my shield.
Okay, same thing. Light seems to dim just a little bit. It's about halved of what it normally would do. You guys come into this chamber, small, probably about 30 feet on either side, square, and it's just a chamber. It seems fairly unadorned with anything as you guys walk down this way. I say unadorned, I just mean there's not like stuff hanging on the walls, but you guys kind of look, and with your light it's easier to see. There seems to be murals etched and carved into the stone of various creatures that you know of at this point, different lineages, different heritages of creatures. There's dragons flying through the sky. There's goblin folk and Siderans and all manners of different creatures on these murals. Look around, and it seems like almost not necessarily telling a story, but each mural kind of captures a moment in time where you see sort of the sun in the background rising up through each mural, and then following the story, it sets on the opposite side.
How long has this been here? For it to display goblin folk and before the Great Cataclysm.
You see the Knutt's companions, and I'm sure Knutt himself, immediately get to work, just like grabbing etchings and scratchings and taking some charcoal and all along the walls as they're moving along. This is, you hear Lisha, the more scholarly of the companions. This is older than the Cataclysm. The door itself would have to be ages to have that complicated of that sort of lock as well. It seems.
Or conversely,
For the cat. Go ahead.
Conversely, it could also be maybe like 2 or 3 years old and just written and made to look really old.
This is one hell of a prank if someone's trying to pull this off. You came across the door first, right? She kind of goes to all the other three of you. Did you happen upon any? Like, how long ago was that? Did you guys come across?
A couple months now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it was never opened. So
No.
it was just what you saw on the outside.
I mean, previously undiscovered, so it's not impossible that someone could have come in and dug this out and then locked it and left it behind, but
A door that big.
You see across, kind of looking around further and kind of doing more etchings, you see actually a repeated figure seeming to appear across all of these etchings. A very large dragon that seems to fly across the sky, and it seems to hover above the sun and maintain its line across the whole room. even with the sun setting, or rising and setting, it's above the sun every single time.
A dragon greater than the sun?
It appears to be larger, yes, than the depiction of the sun. The sun, probably about the size of, like, your palm when you're kind of comparing it, but the dragon probably takes up about, like, 2 hands worth of a size on the murals.
I was thinking more of the dragon thinks that it is higher than, or like a greater being than the sun. That's before the Great Cataclysm, we had no knowledge of these different species, races. Everything changed before that, and our history goes back thousands of years.
From what you can approximate, yeah. It's about probably, you guys, especially like the scholars, probably know like maybe 2,000 years worth of history from investigations and studying of just no magic at all.
So this would be greater than 2,000 years, which isn't impossible, of course.
No, but you would think it would be somewhat destroyed after even that long. I mean, we pick up pieces of pots that are 500 years old that are decimated and impossible to figure out until we use magic on them.
Makes you wonder
Well,
what the purpose of such a chamber could be, so deep underground.
Zach, are there any words?
Good question. You see, as you're kind of looking, along the bottom, there's some sort of like scrawlings and inscriptions in that same sort of runic text that was around the lock to this door that you saw before.
And it's not a language or that I understand, or maybe even a language at all?
Nope.
Does any of you know this? And I'll point at it.
Nope.
Leisha kind of speaks up. I can attempt it. You kind of see her like sit down for a minute and just kind of like cast a ritual spell, and you see a image of a mouth appear on her forehead. So you kind of take a second and squint towards it, leaning her glasses. This is... The spell itself is kind of messing with it. It's... You can see her kind of shake her head. It's almost like it's distorting the spell. I can't... It's something about dragon... pride. Something about the dragon's pride greater than the sun. And then something about a undoing of the dragon. Something about its departure or its... Sorry, the spell usually works on... This spell usually works on all languages and just does it correctly, but it's not...
Can I do a detect magic?
Sure.
On the spell?
Besides Leisha's spell, which is, I believe the spell is transmutation, you don't get any sense of magic in this room. And it seems very strange to have such a place, especially in places that you've been recently, that's so devoid of magic. Empty, almost.
Brennan, you mentioned the phrase, the dragon being greater than the sun, when you were looking at the ceiling. And then Lisa mentioned the same phrase trying to read that script. Where did you come across that elsewhere?
That was just a guess.
Insight check. I don't know about that.
Roll an insight check.
That's just a real good guess. I'm real insightful.
And it is not on the ceiling, it's on the walls itself. Nothing's on the ceiling.
Oh, sorry. 5.
Go ahead, roll deception persuasion.
Mod 20.
Yeah. Seems like he's just as confused as you.
It's more of an inference from whatever this became of. It's kind of a sixth sense for draconic stuff.
Well, if you're not a scholar yet, you probably should be. Don't know what your day job is, but I recommend you find a better one because you're qualified.
I don't think it's going to pay well enough. But the dragonoids, the things that have been crawling around and digging that you guys have probably noticed, they've been digging for the master below. And they have stated that this master is a dragon that has been sleeping or unmoving for a very long time. And they're currently searching for it.
Well, that ain't cheerful of a thought, is it?
But this has been the cause. The dragon.
The door opening?
No, how long ago was the cataclysm?
About 20 years.
And this door looks older than 20 years.
Yep. Or at least to your estimation.
Is it possible that this dragon was killed or imprisoned, and that's what caused the cataclysm?
Seems like it was talked about of it being dealt with one way or another. We don't seem to know of a way it was dealt with. Well, no matter what, all that we know right now is there is currently no way forward.
You say there's no doors, right?
Nope, it's just this room with the inscription on it.
Is there
So
any...
get your,
I want to
get your
inspect the
sketchings,
walls.
and we can head out.
What are you doing, Odavius? Or Auran?
I want to inspect the walls for, secret doors or anything like that.
Alright, go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
I'd like to look
investigation.
around to see if there's any references to the dream that Odavius and I had.
Sure, go ahead. I'll say investigation for both, yeah.
Can I do a quick divine sense? Any necrotic energy?
Divine sense, you don't feel any undead energies emanating from this area.
Okay.
Already. Odavius?
Natural 20.
Okay.
14 for me.
Athena, 14? Okay. Odavius, as you're kind of looking through, you actually kind of like put your hand on some of the murals, and you actually push in a little bit, and then there's a small click, and the panel comes out just a little bit. And it seems like you can rotate the murals, each one, and kind of spin them around.
Whoa.
Athena, I'll say with a 14, especially with the natural 20 of Odavius, you notice that as the panel kind of spins, the creatures that are on the mural turn into, it's kind of like this weird like ambigram style where you flip one word over and it changes to another word. They turn from creatures that you recognize to various skeletons, zombies, and various forms of undead. As this flips, it kind of like changes the entire meaning of the mural.
Whoa.
I try to get you out of here early, and you pull this shit. Okay, flip the murals. Let's see if any new words come about.
All right, you kind of flip each one. As you change it, the dragon is no longer above the sun, but below it. As it flips over, and it's now a mural of these sort of undead skeletal creatures along the bottom, flipping over, flipping over. As you flip over the last one and kind of push it in, you hear a soft rumble as one of the side of the murals just slowly rumbles down and opens a passageway.
Guys, I did a thing.
And you feel a gust of this very similar cold air through all of you, right down to your bones.
So at one point the dragon was above the sun, and now it looks like something is keeping the dragon below it. Like
I look
keeping the
at,
dragon in place.
I look at Knutt and I'm like, do you want to write this down too, or just leave it?
Well, we're taking notes. I'm thinking we might want to leave a mark before we go down, though. I'm trying to find the page that the spell's on, but I'd like to ritual cast illusory script once I find its description.
Sure, yeah. Kind of sit down for a little bit.
There
What
it
are you
is.
writing?
So it lasts for 10 days. And I will take some ink and write on the wall. And I'm just going to write down sort of an industry standard. These people went down here on this date. If they're not back by the time this record doesn't exist, please send help, etc., etc. You know, it's like a lockout tagout, but for magical
All right.
looking forwards.
I like also the idea of if this thing doesn't exist, you're too late.
Right, exactly. You gotta find humor in the workplace somewhere.
Yeah, right. All right, you guys. It is
Before we leave,
yeah.
have the words changed?
They have not. It's flipped upside down, but the script remains the same.
Yeah.
All right, you guys head through this small little passageway, and it opens out into this large cave formation, larger than you can even see beyond. Probably a good mile or two off in the distance. The rest of this case goes on. You actually have to kind of stop everyone who's sort of whoever is in front again, because it just comes up to a sheer cliff, and you see to your right a small set of worn stairs built right into the cave walls, going down further, and you see from this vantage point several little fires actually dotting across the landscape here and there, as well as some various some of you with more keen vision in these little flames, some tents that you can ascertain within there.
What?
This might be our last chance to turn back.
Do we see any creatures?
You don't see at this point. You can't see quite enough details, but you do see structures and fires going.
If you can turn back from this mystery and not ponder it the rest of your... Oh, I envy that ability as I step forward.
I am not saying we should not go down at all. I'm saying this might require more people, more defense than what we might have thought originally.
You hear Ta speak up. No one else is getting a fucking share for this. I'm getting all of the notes that I can right now.
If this has been locked as long as we think, there's no way anything can be actually living down here.
I look to the other two.
Perhaps we scout it out.
You said living. Nothing living could be down here.
Yes.
Do you remember the mural 5 seconds ago?
Skeletons? Sure, absolutely. It's not like skeletons can walk.
Undead. Skeletons walking.
They don't do that.
Zombies
You need to
walk
get
around.
out of your classroom more often.
Now, I know the calamity changed around the world a lot, but there's still the such things as fairy tales and ghost stories.
What about undead?
In the night.
Zombies, corpses walking around.
You are a flat earther of this world.
Where do you all live that there's bodies of the undead wandering around places?
To Knutt's point, none of you have combated an undead creature, save for one. Or know of any undead creatures, save for one.
I'm inclined to think they're just
Well, was it No, we faced the barbaric tribes up north.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't they undead?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about them. Yeah.
Yeah, they were zombies.
Yeah.
They were piles. There were tribes of these things running around.
A reminder, this was a very hidden area, and they did not make themselves known until they were moving things around. And this is something that only...
And we were sworn to secrecy about it.
Uh-huh.
We signed an NDA.
I will step up to Knutt. Clariating this. As a cleric with knowledge of these beings, I assure you with every fiber of my being, this is a thing. You have not seen it yet? I have. So please, take this seriously, have an open mind, and I'll point to the stairs and I'll say, go.
Do you sense anything, Odavius?
How far are we from the other room?
From the where?
From the mural room.
From the mural room? Probably only like 30 feet.
I'll throw out an Eyes of the Grave.
Okay. That goes...
Check for undead within 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
60.
You don't sense any undead from where you're at, 60 feet around. Seems clear.
How far is it to the tents?
That is probably like a good mile.
Okay.
They're
Well,
very off in the distance.
As we get closer to the tents, I want to cast it again, when we're within 60 feet of the tents.
Are we able to take a short rest before we continue?
Up to you guys.
I'm
That would be
chilling.
wise.
Because I am hurt. I did take the brunt, besides the one guy, of that damage. So
I'll
be very helpful to
I'll
me if I'm going to be the one being in front and saving your asses.
I'll give you a cure wounds.
No, don't use your spells right now. I'm saying we can use a short rest. Nothing's going to change in an hour.
30 minutes. I'll give you that. All right.
I mean, that's just a level 1, so it's not like it'd be getting
Still,
else.
no.
All of
I have 5 points of healing left in my pool for the rest of the day until we long rest. You have those spells until you long rest. We need to conserve.
All right, whatever.
Let's take a short rest.
All right.
Sounds delightful.
Adam, go ahead and make a perception check as you're sitting down doing a short rest with your new compatriots.
So perceptive.
I don't think you are.
And what do we
Insight
add
check
to
him. How
that?
perceptive he is.
Oh, we add nothing to that. No, wait, that's persuasion. We add 1 to that. That is a 4.
4.
Oh, right.
All right. You see your companions. They seem fairly normal.
Well,
As I haven't-
They kept going. They kept going and we stopped. Is what you're telling me.
no, we're taking a rest too.
They're all taking... I'm just...
Everybody's taking a rest.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's sitting down. They're letting you catch your breath.
I am not. I was not hurt at all, so I'm actively watching things around.
As I'm taking my rest and studying and going, wow, these people look normal, I sort of introspectively think at how unnormal that makes me by comparison, and sort of a little tear for a little bit there.
Little crisis.
As I'm sorting through papers and putting murals and making them in such ways so that I can take them back and not wrinkle them too terribly.
Oda and Athena. You get a sudden feeling like there's someone behind you breathing down your neck.
I turn around immediately.
Turn around. You guys have your backs to the wall pretty much. But it's every so often you guys just feel the soft breath, and you know, like, there's a very big difference between, like, just a wind blowing and someone breathing. It is warm and wet, but you kind of feel the back of your neck dry. But both of you are, like, feeling this every few minutes.
I'm gonna whisper.
Is the lamp still on?
Yep, lamp's still going. Doesn't reveal anything.
I'm gonna whisper incarnate.
You don't feel anything. Anything.
Not even a
different.
tingle?
I was gonna do something silly like, yeah, you feel someone like lick your ear, but nope.
I am so close to catching or solving this case, I can almost taste it.
But
So wetly.
you don't feel anything different. That breath is still kind of there. You just feel like that constant feeling like someone is right behind you. The both of you. You guys finish up your rest. You see Leisha, Ta, and Rock are all just like, all right, come on, guys, let's go. Get our stuff going. Ready to go.
Down we go.
They actually begin to walk down the stairs without Brenin starting after the short rest and lead the way. Unless you choose to impose.
Nope. This needs to happen.
Okay. All right. You guys walk down the stairs, probably good another 60 to 100 feet of stairs going downwards as you guys make your way, seeing less and less of the broader room of caves that you guys are in. And you end up at the very bottom, and you look around. Everyone make perception checks for me as you sort of land on the ground floor of this place.
7.
7. All right. What else we got?
11.
22.
22. 9. Odavius, you notice, and along with, we'll say Leisha, appears that what used to be this sort of archway or columns, right where you're at, on either side of the stone, sort of like an entranceway, seems to be collapsed, broken, but you do see the remnants of some sort of structure, some sort of Arc de Triomphe style structure as you get to the bottom of the stairs.
Anything written on it, or just...
Not for, even with a 22, like, looking at it, this thing has been weathered away. In very stark contrast to the mural itself. That was very well preserved. Leisha kind of walks up. Well, if someone went through the effort of this still being a prank, this weathering takes some talent to do and pull off. Kind of looking all around and inspecting every bit of it.
Uh-huh.
The purpose of such a place is so strange. Who would make this? Why would you go through such trouble?
I mean, why do anything, really? I mean, we have a floating city in Gelen for no reason. I mean, we didn't need to make it float, but we did because we could.
True. We'll go with that theory for now. Someone decided to make a very big arch very, very, very deep underground.
I mean, not just an arch, this entire chasm.
Indeed. I wonder how this is weathered, but nothing else was weathered.
Well, at least the mural was. Maybe less things going through it. Maybe the mural was meant to be like the stopping point for people. It had the puzzle in order to get inside, so maybe it stopped more people from coming in.
Only one way to find out. And I walk through the arch.
Thinking back on the doorway went down, right? It went into the ground,
Yep,
or
with the mural,
did it?
it's sunk in. The which doorway are you talking about? Are you talking about the mural or the
Mural.
mural
Yep.
room? Just went down like not a trapdoor, but Indiana Jones style.
Thinking back on it, just to make sure, there weren't like any claw marks or anything.
No, that room was very well kept. It was.
I'm talking about once we entered like this, where we had a jutted out section, where
like
the stairs came
just
up,
beyond the door.
just beyond.
Nope. It was mostly like cave formation. It was not like chiseled out or like hewn into the rock. It went into just a cave style thing, walkway. Odavius, as you walk through the door, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I'm good
at this.
Hold on, let me find my thing. Let's see, do I get my proficiency bonus on this?
Yes.
If you have it with your saving throw, yeah. Whatever number you have there.
I don't. That's one of the things that seems to have disappeared in my earlier
weird
things. So.
But yes, you should.
30-20.
30-20. All right. You walk through. You feel a small little... as you feel like something just passed through you. Other than that, you feel fine.
Do I turn around and see everybody?
Yeah, everyone's still there looking at you.
Well, that was weird.
You good?
I think so. A very weird feeling as I walked through the doorway. Almost as if like something passed through me, I think. It's hard to explain. Did I get the same feelings as like the vision, the shared vision, anything like that?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I'll go next.
All right, make a wisdom save for me.
7.
Okay. You feel a presence pass through you. And you hear a soft whisper in your head. And it says, "Spawn of Celebrim, welcome."
Celebrim. We should
We
leave.
all hear that, or did...
Nope, just him.
that...
We should leave.
I mean, you are welcome to
You see
just
Todd
leave.
just walk. All right.
I pull Knutt through.
You're pulling him through.
Yeah.
All right. You pull him through. I'm gonna do a natural 20.
No, I was doing that to Knutt.
Oh, Knutt. Oh, okay. Sorry. Todd goes through. Gets a natural 20. Roll a wisdom save, Knutt.
Sure. Ever wise, that is an 8.
8. You hear a whisper in your head as well. A lost soul. Welcome.
What does the voice sound like?
It is very hushed. It is very raspy. Almost kind of a gurgle coming from it. Like there's something like stuck in the throat. Some sort of like goo or liquid.
So I am sorry if I'm forgetting my backstory right now. Does that actually mean anything to me?
Nope.
Never heard Celebrim before.
Celebrim is not a name you know.
Okay.
I'll walk through.
All right, wisdom save.
Fail.
10, 11.
Yeah.
10. You hear, in the most aggressive voice you've heard it, Incarnate, free me.
Ooh.
No.
Immediate death.
No.
Done. We'll say Leisha walks through. You see her kind of like looking around for a sec. And then Rock goes through. Also same thing, kind of pauses.
Do you understand why we should go back now?
We can't go back now. There's something been down here for thousands of years? Are you kidding me? This could make us more famous than Siror. Fuck getting a share of his.
You do realize that there's no point to any of this if you guys don't make it back alive, right?
You act like you've never had a voice in your head before. It's fine. And
I have.
Leisha
and
just
that
kind
is
of
why
walks past.
I am telling you.
As Leisha begins walking past, everyone make perception checks really quick.
Thank you both for not being book nerds. I just whispered Athena and Odavius.
I'll knuckle touch Brenin. 10.
All right.
Also 10.
13.
Odavius?
Dirty 20 again.
Okay. Odavius and Knutt, you see a small bit of movement coming from an upper ridge before you all see a small dart fly, hit Leisha in the neck. Gonna make a saving throw for her. Nope.
They're about to fuck around and find out. That's what's
And
happening.
she immediately is paralyzed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Heal! Above my head.
And you guys see, both of you, and you can warn the others, several smaller figures running around on the ridges.
We get movement above.
Make a break. Continue forward or move back.
But we gotta get Alicia. You see Rock and Todd running after her, and same thing. Yep. Okay. Saving throw for Rock. Nope. Saving throw for Todd. Definitely not. They both freeze and are paralyzed in mid-place.
All right, Knutt, you got a choice.
We're not leaving her down here, if that's what you're trying to imply.
God damn it.
You see, at this point, several small, purplish, gray-skinned creatures, about the size of a gnome, that you would recognize, all rush down from the ridges on either side of you, and then stand in a line in front, and they all carry various spears, scythes, weapons, and you see one actually has a small skull on a staff walking towards you. What business have you?
We are traders from a faraway land, here to meet with you and to find out what this place is.
I thought you were about to offer them, like, perfume. Knock on their door. Hello, would you like some new shampoo?
You also notice, talking to these guys, their eyes are basically completely gray. You see them look around. You there, spawn of Celebrim. You these
Who the fuck is this Celebrin?
do these people speak for you?
No, you speak for yourself, and I'll push Brenin out in front.
You see them all
I'll just sit.
You meet at eye level. Barely. You're actually still a little bit taller than them as you're sitting down. You see them kind of all gathered around. You actually see behind them, they have taken your companions and have, moved them so they're in a laying position at this point, and have kind of, kept them. And you see that they have spears pointed at them, and making it fairly obvious that if they don't like your answers, they're going to go for it.
The 3 people that you have paralyzed, they came down for knowledge. This area has been the people above don't know about this place. And they were curious.
We don't want them to know about this place.
And we don't have to tell them. Right? Looking back at Knutt.
I speak for myself, not for you.
You can do what they will with the 3. They have your companions at literal spear point with no way of defending themselves.
And you're
Either we make a deal. No, if we have to make a deal to not uncover their location.
You're making a lot of presumptions. We don't even know who these people are. We can't just start making a deal till we know who we're talking with.
So apparently you know me as son of Celebrin. I would like to hear more about that later.
They look at you confused. You are a spawn of Celebrin. Did you not come down here to maintain the imprisonment?
Yes.
Then, are these 3 your retinue, your escorts?
Indeed. I need them to continue with our protection process.
It has been long.
We need to survey the area.
It has been long since the spawn of Celebrin has come forth to help. The Watchers and all of us have been distorted.
Can you tell me more about yourself and your people?
We were sent down here to guard the prison.
You were sent down here. What were you like when you were above ground?
We were of different people, of different kinds. We were sent down here in order to guard the prison. It has been a long time. Our memories are not what they were.
You don't know how long you've been down here, have you?
We have not had the sun, the moon. We have only caves. And it's been a lifetime of several members since the spawn of Celebrin has come.
What is in the prison?
Kind of looks at you and looks towards Brenin.
Yes, why haven't you told us?
They are
Hey, to Brenin.
point.
I'll say to Brenin.
Oh yeah, okay.
Why haven't you told us?
Completely focused on what Brenin is saying. holding him in higher regard than any of you.
My retainers are not privy to the most important information. And it needs to... But you can share... explain what has happened since the last spawn has been here, so that I have a good sense of what I should be prepared for.
Well, even before the last spawn, we have changed, and you see them looking down at their skin. There are those of us who retain our mind, but our form is weakened and disheveled. And then there are those further in who have lost any sense of sanity, but have grown to immense size and strength. We have stayed here, hoping to keep those from entering who are not worthy or who are not capable of reaching the ritual site.
Should we be concerned about being attacked by any of your people farther in who have lost their sanity?
Not from ones like us. And he kind of gestures. We are few in number at this point, but the ones further in, they will not hesitate to strike. They carry relics of our past that are no longer functional, but carry some small bit of power within them.
Understood. The poisons that you have inflicted on those three, how long will that last for?
You see, as you're talking, you see them actually beginning to, move their fingers a little bit. It seems to be wearing off already. Seems like within the next minute or so, they'll be fully capable again.
Okay. As a spawn of Kellenbrim, do you have complete faith in me?
If you're able to accomplish the ritual, then yes. There are many other spawns. There are spawns of Celebrim, spawns of Craxus, spawns of others.
To do what we need to do, we will need all 7 of us.
Kind of gestures back, flicks a hand, and everyone kind of backs off from the 3 as they just toss sits up, taking in deep breaths, and the rest kind of eventually retain their mobility once again.
I'll look at the 3 on the ground. Maybe next time you'll exercise a little restraint.
Todd just flips you off.
You can shoot him again. Maybe we only need 6.
Todd slowly lowers the hand.
Okay. So we have spawns further in that we will need to be slightly concerned for.
No spawns
Is there anything...
further in. Only others.
Your people who have lost their minds.
Is there any returning their minds to them, or is there no hope?
Not that we have seen or been able to accomplish. Our abilities have dwindled in this change.
I look to Knutt. Well, I gesture for the other 3 to get come back
See them kind of
and
slowly.
ask. I whisper to them, and DM, I'm going to ask this to you. What was the other name of the spawn? Craxus?
Craxus.
Do any of you know Celebrim or Craxus?
Even with, I would say, any history checks you guys try to make would fail. Like, nothing.
Okay. Celebrim, I am obviously familiar with. But in regards to Craxus, unfortunately our teachings have not extended that back. Can you provide some more information?
He is like Celebrim, a dragon made of metal.
What kind of metal?
Craxus is gold.
And there have been spawns of Craxus coming down, or have come down in the past.
In the past, yes. Cannot say how long.
Okay.
What did they want?
They were here to complete the ritual, same as this one.
At this time, well, time is a bad word. How has the protection looked? Have you guys been able to get close enough to determine
Our scouting,
how bad it...
it is breaking. Something happened and the powers are weakening on the bonds.
Okay. We'll continue on. Any other pieces of information, any other dangers that we should be aware of further in?
None beyond our people.
Very well. Well, looking back at the 4 researchers, you have the choice. Again, you can either stay here and talk with these people and learn what they know, or you can come further in and get into whatever the hell I just brought.
Rock speaks up, the hobgoblin figure. I think it would be best if we had a back camp, just in case you want to return.
Smart.
You see him like taking out his like tent and like sleep sack and beginning setting that up and just kind of slowly building it. Very wary of the creatures surrounding you still.
Alicia, you're going to be in charge of this back camp.
But I want to go. It's rituals.
Yes. But also, we can't leave Rock unsupervised.
Fuck, you're right. He's gonna set himself on fire if I don't do anything. Okay.
Or get shot.
If you're going, all of our names get on the paper.
Oh, of course, that's been the deal. I believe it's the quicker you die, the more up the list on the page you get to be. So Dill is currently the first author, but
you know what? That's fair. All right. Okay. Ta kind of grabs him by the scruff of his neck. Let's go.
I'm going to leave a lot of my paperwork with you, though, just in the off chance we were to meet a terrible end. That way you don't have to go gather all the hard work we've already gotten.
Smart. Kind of takes it, sets it up in little tiny shelves that they've put together. They set up their camp on the other side of the art. They seem to, for some reason, not want to stay too far into the cavern at this point.
Really? All right.
You see now the creatures talking to you, the one with the skull staff. We cannot follow you in, but Good luck, and thank you.
Even when I'm out of the oath, I'm still trying to help people.
What a kind soul. I'll punch him in the arm.
Brenin, perhaps
Yeah.
this is just an outsider's viewpoint, so take it as its will, but do you have commitment issues?
No.
Because you seem to be very wishy-washy about going into something, and then all of a sudden you're all for it, but it's all wishy-washy the whole way. You're probably the one to stick your toe into a pool before you jump in.
Maybe you should stay here too, you know?
You're not getting rid of me that quick, and I'll sort of jostle him on the arm and start walking forward.
All right. You guys start walking. The other small creatures just kind of scatter up onto the ridges, climbing up various pathways. Very golem-like, just scrambling up as much as they can. And you guys kind of go further and further into the cave structures. You guys kind of see it open wider. This sort of, the ridge kind of fades away, and you're met with the larger structure. You see the fires that you saw before in some of these sort of smaller tent structures here and there set up in various places across the way. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Alright, so what are our options?
You have a whole wide area. You have sort of clusters surrounding fires of different various tent structures that you can see, along with if you wanted to avoid those, you could go different pathways. But it seems like this very large cave structure and this sort of floor, for lack of a better word, that you're on seems to kind of expand out for about a mile or two. Seems like you could go almost anywhere. You can't quite see anything on the far end at this point, but you weren't really given specific instructions because you were kind of thought to know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, totally.
Brendan, is it fair to say that you were maybe misleading? Maybe you were misleading some of those creatures, and you really don't actually know what's going on here.
Of course, I don't fucking know what I'm doing, but luckily for that, your friends are still alive.
I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not always the quickest to pick up on such things. So I'm glad to know that for real, though. Have any of you been in a situation like this before? A cave like this before?
Caves, yes. Mine shafts, yes. Dealing with entities that mess with our minds and sort of our histories, yes. Strangely enough. We've been around. This might be a little bit bigger than we are expecting. Do you want to turn back?
No, I'm just trying to figure out my place in this. I feel a little bit adventurous, shall we say, but underqualified.
You are becoming the old Athena.
I don't know what that means.
I know. I can't say Auran, because he doesn't know Auran. But he gets on Brennan's nerves just as much as Auran in a different way. Fucking truth.
Well, let's explore, shall we?
Sure.
We'll do what we do best. Improvise.
Are you going
We're going
towards
straight.
structure, just straight? You're going to run into some of the campfires. If you want to avoid them, I'd say that's more of a stealth check to make.
Avoiding the campfires, of course.
All right. If you guys are kind of skirting around them, I want you all to make stealth checks for me as you're kind of following those. If you're wearing heavy armor, make sure you're doing that at disadvantage, as you are wearing noisy pieces of equipment.
8.
Nice.
9.
Nice. Odavius?
19.
19. Auran, what was that?
That is a 15.
15. Not terrible. Not terrible. You guys kind of make your way, sort of skirting around the campfire sites here and there. I'd say everyone also make perception checks as you're kind of moving around this way.
4.
6.
Ooh.
21.
21.
23.
All right. Athena and Odavius, you see as you're kind of skirting around these campfire structures, you see some of the creatures that the smaller ones we're talking about. These are large, almost gorilla-like in their structure, with like a very big chest, smaller lower body, long arms, and kind of long gray hair. Their entire body is covered in gray, almost stone-like skin. Moving around, very long nails. Similar things with the smaller creatures, completely grayed out and whited out eyes. Moving about, you see them kind of holding on to these small metallic-like objects, and some of them are like sitting with them and rocking them, and you hear like some small muttering that they're talking in over a little bit, and just kind of whispering to themselves and rocking themselves. As you pass by, you kind of skirt around a different way, moving around different places. Continue your journey across the caveways until you see in the distance another more well-maintained but still broken arch structure over top. It's like missing a little bit of one piece from here, but it's definitely a little bit easier to see sort of archway, doorway that was supposed to be. Any details at this point? Still about 500 or so feet away at this point. If you're going to keep heading towards that direction and staying stealthy, I'm going to need another round of stealth checks from you. As you're passing by, you're seeing several of these different groups moving by and going of these strange gray creatures. You also see some larger ones, some more troll-like ones, a little bit bigger in size, holding larger clubs, and seem to have this sort of aura about them of energy compared to the rest of the smaller gray ones that are around. What are those stealth checks? We'll start with Auran.
8.
8. Brenin?
8.
Ooh. 8s. Don't...
Adam, boo.
You actually get probably about within, I'll say, 200 or so feet from the archway that you're heading towards. And then you hear, a little ways off of you, a very loud sniff in, and then several other and you see, looking across to your left, you see several of these gray creatures, and one of the larger ones pointing at you and begins running towards you. Probably, we'll say, 60 feet away. What are you doing? Are you going to fight? You going to run?
Odavius, why didn't you put on your deodorant today? How many are there?
You see one of the larger creatures with more brownish energy skin, and then about 5 of the gray ones.
Like the gray ones that we were talking to?
No, those ones were like purplish. These ones are like the gorilla ones.
Might be a good idea to understand our enemy before we get too deep.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for initiatives. Alrighty.
Yep, that's my right.
I've been doing great on every other roll except for initiative.
That's okay, I'm not doing well either. Alrighty, 25 to 20.
Divide that by 2.
Oh no.
Divide that by 4.
Keep going.
Oh no.
Yeah.
20 to 15. 15 to 10. Wow, I thought I rolled bad. 10 to 5.
6.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go Knutt, Odavius.
Canute.
Knutt.
Knutt.
These grills about to fuck.
I have a feeling that Brennan's
Dex is
Dex
lower
is
than
higher?
yours. No.
Yep.
is it? I have a +1. No, I'm saying higher.
-1.
Yeah.
Oh, you know. Oh, okay. All right. I guess I'll do it first.
Let's bring up this little screen here. Hopefully it might be a little
Yes, bring
less-
back the VHS camera.
Ah, man, it's not any better. I thought it would be a little bit better. Oh, well. Alright.
Ooh.
Full screen this.
Now you just need those random staticky sounds.
It's like an old horror game. I like it.
It's analog horror.
This entire thing has been a horror game so far.
Alright. Just to kind of show you what you guys are seeing here. This is the creature,
yes.
the gray creature.
Ah.
You see?
Oh, he looked
Ooh.
friendly.
And this is the
Don't
large
worry,
one.
we can't read anything that you
Ooh.
show.
Here.
That
That's
is
cool.
also pretty friendly looking.
So, they are going first, surprise, surprise. And
Don't say.
And not without rolls. That doesn't surprise me one bit.
said they're about 60 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we'll say they start off there. The large one is large. The gray ones are medium-sized creatures, so they fit with this. Gonna kind of keep them the same style. And we'll say you guys are kind of structured in like a little bit of a line sneaking around. All right. You see the gray ones, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, all kind of approach. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just making sure who's in range. All right, so this blue and yellow one, they're going to, you see them reach inside their loincloth and kind of grab various different objects. So the yellow and green one here,
What are they grabbing?
they're grabbing stuff, I'll tell you. They're grabbing certain things.
Are they fondling in there?
Ah, yeah. You see the green one takes out this almost rock-like structure and mutter something to it, and it's going to throw it at Brenin. Brenin, I need you to make a dex save. The rock begins flashing in various different colors as it's flying towards you. And pick it up.
Got it. Okay. For anybody within 10 feet of me, you will get a bonus
Yes.
of +3. You get a +3 bonus to whatever saving throws you roll when within 10 feet of me.
+3?
Just keep that in mind.
That's pretty good.
16.
16, you pass. This rock flies towards you, and eventually it just brightens to a point where you turn your head just in time, but it's almost like a flashbang. It just sparkles with a bright, bright light as you guys all turn away. You are not blinded by this thing. However, Athena, the yellow one you see, actually throws this small disc and tosses it, and it spins, and you actually see this illusion pop out of it. A dancer of some kind, this strange, alluring creature beginning a dance of some sort. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Cha save?
+3.
Save.
14.
14, okay. You pass, and whatever illusory
Plus
magic
3.
sent to entice you does not have an effect, and the disc kind of lands on the floor and then fizzles out, and the illusion drops. This large one, however, is going to kind of move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of move right there. Yeah, I think just Brenin is in the in reach of this. Yep. You see this large creature take one of its claw, Brenin, all of you, and it like rips its chest out, and you see a burst of energy come forth, bursting almost like a heartbeat, where it just boom, 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 boom. And I need you to make a con save.
Okay. 15.
15. Okay, you pass. You feel yourself get hit by this wave of energy, and you feel your body almost lock up a little bit, and you feel your heart almost like jump for a second before getting back into its normal rhythm, but you don't suffer any ill effects of things. All right, that is their turn as they run up to all of you. We go to Knutt first.
Yippee-yi-ki-yay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move me up to the red little one.
Red little one. Boop.
Yep. Could you move me south one?
Boop.
Yeah, that looks actually. Move me south one more. That looks even better. Cool. Attack. I draw my sword and brace my shield and go swang, swang.
All right.
Attack number 1 is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Attack number 2 is a 19 to hit.
19. Both of those hit.
I'll just give you a lump sum if that works for you.
Sure. Yep.
Between both hits, that totals to 23 points of slashing damage.
You just take 2 swipes, and this one actually dies fairly easily.
Emboldened by my success, but realizing I don't have a whole lot of maneuvering left, I will go, ha! And then hide behind my shield. Hide behind my shield.
Okay.
Do you get maneuvers back on a short rest or long rest?
I don't have maneuvers, so I don't know.
You get action surge back on a short rest.
Action surge is short rest. I do have that back. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty. Odavius, it is now your turn. You see Knutt easily slash through one of these creatures.
What is the big one carrying?
The big one is carrying a very large club.
I think I'm gonna pump another ray of enfeeblement into the big boy.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll that attack.
18.
18. That hits. So that is half damage
Yep.
from strength attacks. I have a thing for this. Don't I? I have a thing for this, don't I?
I don't know, do you?
Crap. I don't think I do. No. It's fine. We're just going to say he's cursed. There we go. Alrighty.
And then it's a Constitution save after his turn.
Alrighty. Brenin, you're a go.
Move me to the northeast hex of the green one.
Northeast
of green.
Of green.
Of the green token. Yeah, right there. So I am going to fire off my breath weapon in a 5 by 30 foot line.
I have a thing for this. So 5 by 30 foot line. Doot. I'd say probably 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, you're able to get that last one in the corner here.
Oh, nice.
With that. All right, I'm guessing.
All right. Dex save on their part.
Alrighty. For the big guy. 8 for
Fail.
green, 16.
Success.
For yellow, 5.
Fail.
For gray, 12.
That meets the DC.
All right, so green and gray
fails
pass.
take 10. Successes take 5.
Alrighty. And this is lightning damage, correct?
Fire.
Fire.
I
Okay.
think. Yeah. Yep. Brass is fire.
Because you're a brass, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. 10 fire damage to those two. And then 5 to green and gray. Alrighty. Anything else for you?
That I don't think I have anything else for this action. That's it.
Alrighty. Athena.
Me. I'm in between two things. How formidable do the little guys look? Or the medium
I mean,
creatures?
you saw Knutt take one out with 2 swipes.
Okay.
And all 4 of those guys in the line have now been damaged a little bit. So.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna walk 2025. I'm gonna go one to the southeast of the yellow girl.
So about like here.
East one more. Right there.
Okay.
And Knutt, you have, assuming you still have light on your shield for flavor here.
Presumably.
You see Athena run in to the center of these things, and then you're watching the shadow kind of follow Athena with your light. But instead, you start to see Athena's life go limp, and you see a shadow grow and emerge from her body, and now you just see a black, shadowed phantom, like ghost, as Athena crumples to the ground. And I'm going to use Tormenting Bellow and scream, like a loud, ear-piercing scream.
What's the range on that?
That is 15 feet because of my current
All right.
Grim Reserve.
That'll hit everyone.
So,
what do I need to do?
Enemy creatures in the range must make a intelligence save.
Okay. They're great at these.
Or wait, sorry, this is a wisdom save.
Wisdom
not
save.
intelligence.
Slightly better.
Congrats, Knutt. You've met your first undead.
All right.
Knutt,
big guy.
you see a little dark spot on his armor there. Right on the legs. He looks a little funny.
Yes, I'm not even targeting you, Knutt. Why are you being affected by this?
Yeah, this shadow just wails, I imagine. Yeah, terrifying. Big guy rolls a 15.
That passes.
Passes. Green is a natural 20.
Yep.
Yellow is another 15.
It'd be cooler if some of these would fail, Zach.
Sorry. Gray, I switched dice. It's a 5 now.
Okay, that one fails.
And then blue is a 3. I switched dice.
Blue and green fail, and they are stunned.
If it were targeting Knutt, he would also be stunned, just for the record. Did roll
And
a
they're
10.
stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's my action. I don't even think I have a bonus. So yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. It is now, these creatures are known as Grimlocks. The large one's called a Morlock. The Morlock is going to approach Brenin right here. And it is going to take its greatsword, and it is going to make 1 attack against you. How does a 16 work?
Fail.
Fail. Misses. However, not quite. It's going to go ahead and do this. You see the large creature kind of cough up, and then it just... and a large green cloud just comes out of its mouth. Brenin, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, does it spit out Cloud Kill?
Spits out some grossness.
cannot tell if this is a 6 or a 9.
Where's the dot at? Or a line?
So, there is no round. Oh, is there? Oh, it's a 6. Okay.
It's a 6.
So 11.
11. You fail. You are poisoned.
Okay.
As the noxious gas kind of consumes you and causes you to begin gagging and throwing up. Oh, wait. Okay. Nope, we're good. Sorry, just want to make sure I did that. You may repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
All right, and then the other creatures, the stun ones, can't do shit. However, green one is going to take a swipe at Brenin with a spiked club. Brenin, 15 to hit.
Nope.
And then yellow one's going to take a swipe at the shadow. Does a 19 hit Auran?
It does.
Alrighty. Do you have any resistances to bludgeoning or piercing?
No. I have
Okay.
resistance to poison.
Alright, so then you take 6 points of a mixture of bludgeoning and piercing damage as a spike club just into your piercing form. And then those two are also going to take out some more baubles that they have. One is going to throw... It's actually going to throw a small little, almost gear-like object towards you, Auran. I need you to make a wisdom save as it throws it towards you, and this gear expands in size and turns into almost a giant saw blade spinning towards you.
Bloody 20.
Slutty 20.
Bloody 20.
Pass. You are not frightened as the illusion you kind of see through the illusion and the gear just kind of flies past you harmlessly. Same thing happens to you, Brenin. I need a wisdom save from you as they throw a similar object towards you.
Poison
While
doesn't
he's
give
doing
you
that-
advantage on this, right?
Yep, disadvantage.
It
While
is a
he's doing that,
disadvantage.
roll your con save for the big boy.
The what?
The Constitution save
cursed,
for the big boy.
He needs to re-roll his save. The big guy.
Yeah.
For a Rave Enfeeblement.
Oh, yeah.
He did
We'll do
his
that.
turn.
We'll do that after Brenin resolves his thing.
Okay, so when poisoned, saving throws are at disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. And you said it was Wisdom?
Yes, wisdom save.
Is that different in Tales of the Valorant? For
I'll
poison?
double check it really quick.
It's 14 to save.
Doo-doo.
I know it is disadvantage on attacks.
Attacks and ability checks in 5e.
Hold on. I'll double check my work. Doo-doo.
This is what happens when we take months off.
That is very true.
Yeah, honestly, when was the last time we played?
I was trying to look at that.
Remember.
The last notes change that I made was February 12th.
No way.
That sounds about right.
Hold on. No, I got...
Scrolling back in the chat.
Mm-hmm. That was when I was adjusting the rings. And I'm pretty sure that was the last time that we
Oh, I didn't.
played. Was
18.
February.
Why am I blind?
Unless there's notes that I changed that didn't save for some reason, which would be annoying. And it might actually be possible because I don't even remember my word that I had with the Auran shared hallucination thing. So
Why can I not find this thing?
well, actually, we did do that one shot, but the last time we did this, like, selection of characters, it's been a minute.
Conditions 220. Sorry.
Poison's 354 in the book if you're looking, Zach.
Thank you.
It was
What
March.
page?
Page 354.
March 12th.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Ability check, not saving throws. Okay, thank you. I don't know
Okay.
why it took me so long to freaking find that.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be rules lawyer.
No, you're good.
But it
It's
helps
good.
my ally, so.
How dare you try and benefit yourself? All right, so not at disadvantage. What did you get?
Well, I rolled both, but my lowest was a 14.
Okay, you pass. So
Okay.
you're good no matter what. Alrighty. Cool. After that, we go to Knutt.
Right. Well, having seen some true terrors on the battlefield, none of which from the enemy, but only from the people I'm standing by, I'm going to move west. If you could move me west. Yep, there. That's perfect. Do I have advantage on this attack?
You do.
You do?
But
I
it is
would
not
love
paralyzed,
to take
so
a...
no crit.
Yeah. Right, with advantage on the roll, attack number 1 is a 24 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
And that will yield 10 points of slashy slash.
Okay.
And if he's still kicking, I'll go for another
He is
swing.
indeed still kicking.
Attack number 2, advantage on the roll. It's a 25 to hit.
Definitely do it. What you got for damage?
Oh, for a glorious 6 points.
It's not enough to get rid of him, unfortunately. He's still standing, still kind of frozen in fear.
Action surge. Attack
All right.
number 3.
Go for it.
Oh, not a crit, but a 26.
That'll definitely hit. How
For
much
13
damage?
points.
He is gone at this point.
Beautiful. And then I still have enough movement. Take me on back. Take me on westwardly. Yep, we'll get
About
one
there.
more in here.
All right. Another advantage attack.
Right. This one's also
Might
an
kill
advantage, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Sweet. It's a 22 to hit
Definitely will hit if you keep rolling like that. Holy
for
cow.
11 points.
11. He's still kicking, but he's not happy about it.
Then I'd like to scoot north 1 and try and interpose over the frickin' corpse of my new traveling companion. Kind of alarmed, and I'm gonna look down and be like, and
He'll
then,
be fine, I'll say, as Phantom.
Oh, sure. Great. I'll take my bonus action to block and sort of like shield over the top of this body.
By the way,
kind of really extra freaked out.
As an extra thing, Knutt, the shadow looks nothing like Athena.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm just like a dark image.
Dark, shadowy figure. No resemblance at all.
Sure. Yeah, that's encouraging.
All right, Odavius, what are you doing?
So first off, what was your Constitution save?
Oh, shoot, thank you.
Roll.
2.
Fail. So he's still affected till his end of his next turn. I'm going to get into not blocked from the big boy.
Like a clear line of sight?
Yes.
Let's say probably about there. You'd be good.
And I'll pump a guiding bolt into him.
Alrighty. Roll that attack.
25.
That'll
To
hit
hit.
for sure.
Okay. Get my d6s. That is 12 points of damage.
12 points of
Uh,
damage.
And then, let's see, there was something else I wanted to do as a bonus action, but I gotta look at it.
Just put a double curse on there since whoever attacks him next has advantage.
Yes.
Any bonus action stuff?
I don't think so.
All right. Go on to Brenin. Brenin, what are you doing?
I guess I'll swing with disadvantage at the green fellow.
You would have a straight roll if you attacked the large guy, since he had the guiding bolt hit him.
Yep.
I'll leave that for somebody else, or at least when I'm not poisoned.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll that at disadvantage against green.
Okay. 18 to hit.
18 still hits. These guys aren't really armored with anything.
Okay. 7 points of slashing.
Alrighty.
Second strike. That's more likely. 11 to hit.
11. That hits. Just misses. Or just hits. Just barely hits, actually.
Okay.
These guys aren't armored. They're like wearing loincloths.
Okay. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage to that one. He is gone.
Okay. And then I want to move southwest on that diagonal towards Auran.
Oh.
Just
About right here?
one more.
One more?
One more out. Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, there's a guy right here. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, fuck him.
Roll a con save at the end of your turn.
God damn it. 12.
12. DC's 13. I'm sorry. Still poison.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alrighty. Athena, in your ghostly form, what are you doing?
I am. How's Big Boy?
Big Boy has really... Well, he's been kind of hit. Guiding Bolt. He has advantage if you want to attack him. But he's looking okay, all things considered.
Okay. I'm gonna whip my hands out to the side, and I'm gonna make 2 illusionary copies of myself.
I don't have that many figures, sir.
Come on, Zach.
Oh God. Sure. We'll use these concentration tokens since no one has any concentrating spells, really. Whoop.
I mean, I do.
Initiatives.
Well, then use... Wait, are you concentrating on the Ray of
Raven
Enfeeblement?
Fulminant.
Is that a concentration? That is? Oh, well then let me get one of these for you. Okay. There we go.
Alright, so that's my action. I'll have them... They act on my initiative.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you. I'm gonna have one of them... hold on, I have to keep track of their health, so can we make like a different marker for both of them so I can write it in my notes?
One's a d20.
Okay, one's a d20. Alright, the d20 one is going to go over to Brenin, kind of fly over, and then it is going to use its action to give part of its life to an allied creature. So it's going to envelop the allied creature, and that creature gains X plus my phantom level temporary hit points. And I have 4 plus my level 6, so Brenin, you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Got it.
And that one takes 10 damage, leaving it with 5 health. And the other one, I want to be... Oh man, that is a cluster.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's a yellow and one that is stunned.
Yep,
Right.
stunned, yellow.
I could do that. That'd be good.
I think the stunned one's pretty close to dying.
I want to spend the points to do that, because that was 3. So that takes me down to 3 if I use that. That would be kind of everything. I'm going to have the... Damn. Should I shell out or save some
Save. I say save.
All right,
Go for it.
He'll just chill. That one's gonna chill there.
Alrighty.
Actually, you two, the 2 dead people who are dealing with death, you use all your spells. Use them all. Do everything. I don't trust what's about to go down. That might be metagaming. I have a bad feeling about what it's going to be.
Thanks, Obi-Wan.
But continue.
Alrighty. Grimlock's turn. End of your turn, no longer stunned. As well. Okay. Whoo, he likes this cluster here. 5, 10, 15. Perfect. Big guy, first thing, he's going to make a giant whack with his great club towards Brenin.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9.
Nope.
All right, and then he's going to let out a screech, but it doesn't sound like someone screaming. It sounds almost like the gears of a mechanism screeching to a halt as it lets out this like piercing wail along all of you in a 15-foot cone. So I need Knutt, Auran, and Brenin to all make a wisdom save.
Is Knutt within 10 feet of me?
Won't matter.
Nope. 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. What are them
what's
saves?
the roll?
Wisdom.
So I get plus
3.
3, right?
Yep, you get plus 3, Auran. Uh-oh. Knutt.
17.
17, that passes.
Mod 20.
Alrighty. Knutt, you get the extra special things. You are, from this screen, both, where is it? Deafened and frightened.
Great.
As this scream just pierces your ears, you feel a little bit of blood trickling down.
Been a bad day for fright. And Zach, just to make sure I'm doing this right, that fail is a luck point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you can have a max of 5, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I read. And you hit 5, or you go over 5, then you have to roll to see what you get, or something along those lines.
Yep. Alrighty. And Gray Guy's gonna go ahead, take a swing at our frightened and deafened person.
Disadvantage because of block. For the first
yes,
flight.
yes. But really quick, just making sure. Doing all these things right. Frightened. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls within sight of the creature. And deafened. You can't hear. Okay. Alright. Just making sure. Getting those conditions right. That's a 12.
That's a miss, and then any other attacks are normal.
Alrighty. It does not have any other attacks, but it is going to toss another disc, that same illusory dancer disc. Knutt's kind of dealing with a lot right now, so it's going to toss it towards Auran's form. Auran, I need a charisma save.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. With the plus 3, it's a 14.
14. Good job.
The plus 3s, dude.
Yeah.
The plus 3s.
That's helping a lot with all these saves. Yellow is going to go ahead and do a spike club attack on Auran as well. That's another 12. Guessing that doesn't
That'll
hit.
miss.
Alrighty.
That'll miss.
And then it's going to toss a flashing rock towards Auran as well. So I need a dex save this time.
Plus 3.
22.
Oh, without even needing the plus 3. Yep, that's totally fine. And that's everyone, but con save for big guy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a 5. Nope.
Yep, nope, that's fail.
Alrighty. Knutt, frightened and deafened.
Knutt is just screaming.
He can't even hear.
And the more he realizes that he can't hear him screaming, the louder he screams, which is only adding to the chaos that Knutt is feeling. He's just kind of sort of squat down, hand on his head, freaking out just a little bit before you see a flicker of a... Oh, yeah. As he gets up and he casts Magic Missile at the one that is adjacent to him.
All 3 of them going there? Or
I believe it's... Is it 3? Yeah.
It's 3.
Yep, all
For
3
first
at
level.
that 1. So I'll roll 3d4. 2. 4. Cocked. 5, 6, plus 3. 9 points of magically missiled damage.
oh yeah, that's
think
good enough
5
to get
plus
the gray
3.
one.
6 plus 3.
6 plus 3. Okay.
Gray one just and then falls to the ground dead.
Great,
Anything else,
and
Knutt?
then I'm going to move 30 feet away. No,
Yep.
move me just 20 feet northwest, please.
You can't move closer.
can't
Oh,
move
that
closer
is
to him,
closer. Can you sort of like I don't know how to describe this. rotate me around the form in generally the northwesterly direction, so
I'll
I don't
say
actually
5,
move closer.
10,
Yeah, like that.
15. Hold on. Let me just check. How far away are you? 5, 10, about 15 feet away. So I'll say 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll say right there. You're still about 15 feet away from him.
Yeah, that looks like a great spot to be.
Alrighty. And then, after you finish that, just double checking. End of your turn. Whoa, Jesus. You are no longer deafened or frightened.
I alarm myself with the screaming I was doing, and now being able to hear it before I just sort of squat down and contemplate my life choices. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Odavius, what are you doing?
I'm going to get mad at Brenin for getting in my line of sight, and then I'm going to move north to get back in line of sight, and I still have advantage on him because nobody's used that, right?
What does it say on Guiding Bolt? Does it say start of your next turn or end of your next turn?
It's the next attempt,
Okay, yeah, then go for
I
it.
believe. Okay, Guiding Bolt with advantage. Natural 20.
Alrighty. Go ahead, roll that damage and double what's on the die.
Okay. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15 times 2 is 30 points of damage, and still advantage from the next person.
Yep, so you just go ahead and blast the shit out of this thing. It's still up and still working, but it just takes one large radiant burst again from that. Alrighty. After that, we go to Brenin.
Question. Grave Domain Clerics, they have an ability where they can negate crits, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I've already done that with him.
Well, yes, but just less damage. No worries. I'm gonna hit the yellow. Try to. Disadvantage.
Alright.
14 to hit.
That'll hit.
12 points of damage.
12 points. That thing is gone now.
Okay.
Just the big guy left.
Gotcha. Sure. I guess I'll swing at it.
Alright.
Advantage, so it's straight roll.
Straight roll, yep.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 points of damage.
7. As you hit it, an aura of magical energy just pulses off, and you take only 1 point of force damage as you feel like a vibration come through and kind of rack your hand.
Thanks.
All right.
Athena.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bonus action. I want to double check this guard ability. I will bring up my shield and use guard for my bonus action. The creature's next attack will be at disadvantage. For the first attack roll it makes against me or an ally within feet of me before the start of my next turn.
Nice. Alrighty. Athena, we go to you.
Okay. How's he looking?
He's looking pretty darn rough at this point.
Okay. I'll go up to him. I'll fly up. And then I'm going to pull out my shadowy longsword.
Sure. By the way, Brennan, make a con save for me.
Right. +3. Okay, there it is. Over 20.
That's good. Alright, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to swing with my longsword.
Longsword.
Advantage.
Nope.
Ooh.
Advantage.
No, not advantage.
Oh, sorry.
24.
That'll hit. You take that same force damage, by the way. Just 1 force damage. I'm not rolling well on my d4s.
That is 9 points of the slash. I'm actually going to make that poison. I'm a Path of the Infected, so I can make my blade have insects crawl all over it and deal poison damage instead. So
Nice.
I'm going to choose to have that be poison damage because I want to see how that affects him.
Affects him pretty much the same because he dies either way.
Yeah.
As you just cleave through and knock him down to the ground. However,
We're running.
I need... I need Knutt, Auran, and Brenin to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
+3?
+3.
For you, yes. Not for Canute.
Thanks, babe.
21.
Okay.
This is a wisdom.
Constitution.
Ooh.
22.
All right.
12.
12. With that failure, Knutt and names. Brenin, you both succeed. You take half damage from this as the body just fills itself with magical energy and explodes from the larger creature. Whoop.
My images would have to make the same save.
All right. It is 12 points of damage total. 6 if you succeeded.
Ow.
Okay.
Of force damage, if that matters. Alrighty. As this...
The D20 image goes away.
The what?
The D20 image is dead, but the other one's alive.
Alrighty. Keep that in mind. You have one of your mirror images, or spawns, whatever you want to call it, still up. As that explosion happens, you guys hear screams beginning to echo across the cavern as more creatures begin to realize that there's an intruder about. As you go along, are you going to sprint towards the archway?
I'm going to put back on my outfit of Athena. So I just go back into her body, and she gets up as the phantom form is gone.
Knutt, any response?
Knutt is mostly just shook. He really didn't get hurt hardly at all, except for that ending kerboom. But he is soiled and scared and having a bit of a rough time and doesn't even quite know what to say to Athena, if Athena really is Athena's real name.
As Athena stands back up, I'm going to yell at her. Come on, lazy bones, get up off the ground. We got shit to do.
I'm sorry, it's so comfortable. Ugh. And I'll run.
All right. You guys are sprinting towards the archway?
Yep.
Alrighty. You guys sprint and sprint and sprint further into the archway. You see behind you, probably a good 100 feet, a horde of these creatures, these Grimlocks and Morlocks, all rushing and sprinting towards you at this point. You guys make it across the archway. I want all of you to make wisdom saving throws as you all sprint across.
+3.
I'll say all of you get +3, yeah. I'll be nice.
18.
18. What else we got?
13.
Natural 20.
13. Natural 20.
15.
15. Okay. Being the only failure, Brenin,
Yep.
you hear a voice in your head, and it says, "Are you even aware of the sacrifice you must take? False spawn."
Ooh.
Am I spawn or am I not? I don't know.
Alrighty. You guys sprint
Did
across.
they just think? Did they just assume I was the spawn of this dragon because I am
hold on a minute.
Dragonborn?
Wait a
Holy
second.
shit. Racist motherfucker.
Did you just assume his lineage? How dare you?
Cancel these fuckers.
That's getting
One
clipped.
dragonborn, they think they've seen them all. Oh, we should not. We should cut that. We should cut this entire thing
It's
entirely.
fine. It's fine. You guys sprint across, and you see, actually, looking behind you after you get a ways, as soon as you cross the threshold, the archway, none of the Grimlocks follow you. They all stop right in front of the arc. They toss some stones in your directions, but they do not move beyond that archway. And as you continue forward, you actually see, for two of you, a familiar sight. Above this area is a small inlet, or outlet, however you want to describe it, overseeing a large cavern that is filled to the brim with bones. Odavius and Auran, you remember seeing this and seeing a shadowy figure standing at the very edge of this precipice, beckoning you. You also remember climbing out and having to swim to get above the piles and piles of bones that were in this space in your shared vision. The one difference that you notice is that there is a small lectern, a small dais, where the figure, the shadow figure, stood. Very large bowl. As you approach the bowl, Brenin and Odavius, you hear and you feel that breath on your neck once more. But this time it's a whisper.
Did you say Brenin or Auran?
Sorry, Auran. Bleh. It whispers to Auran, "Incarnate." And it whispers to Odavius, "Harbinger." And to both of you, it whispers, "A sacrifice will not be made." And as you approach the bowl closer and see, you see a blood-stained stone in the middle, long since gone away. At the very bottom, there seems to be a pool of red, like this blood is still there after however many years. But you see it's bubbling, almost like the bubbles of a bathtub, slowly draining and running out of water.
Do I get the feeling that this thing wants me to let it run out? The voice wants me to let the blood run out or fill it?
It told you that there should not be a sacrifice made.
Oh, so he wants me to let it run out. Assuming.
Brenin, a strong, not a whisper, not a communication, but there is some part of you deep in your heart that feels a sense of duty and urgency seeing this bowl get so low.
Well,
I
say
don't
we've
like
reached the end.
this.
The end of this chamber, anyway.
I think this bowl being filled is the prison. And if it's empty, the prison fails or falls.
That's the sense I get too.
Does it have
The
to be
prison
you?
to exist?
Sorry, Adam. What was that?
I was just curious if we want the prison to exist. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Don't know.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna ask, kind of in my head and out loud, what are you? Kind of beckoning to
You feel
the thing
that
that was talking to me.
you feel that breath on your back, and all of you now see a shadowy shape behind Auran, and you all hear, "I am a force of nature." And you see no eyes, but this sort of head swivels and looks at all of you. "Welcome. I had feared that I would not come." Looks towards Odavius and Auran. "Son of Celebrin, what brings you here?" And you see, you guys all blink for a second, and then the shadowy figure is right in front of Brenin. And there's no discernible features. It's just a humanoid figure form, very much similar to the phantom form of Auran. "It is not often that one has not seen the face of their father. Brenin alters."
You're saying you're Calibrim?
And this laughter echoes across the chambers. "Celebrim wishes he held my power. I am death." And you guys watch as the figure flows, and two large draconic wings extend out, almost covering the entire chamber, before shrinking back. "Celebrim is my imprisoner. Him and his other brood. How long has it been? None of you know my name, or the names of your ancestors."
At least a couple thousand years.
Well, Spawn, dare you make the sacrifice required of you? I have a feeling there's some unfinished business of yours. kind of turns towards Odavius and Auran. My herald and champion, long have I waited for your arrival to signify my return. Yet somehow...
Why us?
You should know that answer. And there's... If a figure could raise its eyebrows at you in surprise or confusion, it would.
I mean, I have an inkling as to why. I just thought I'd ask.
You all blink, and the figure is now in front of both Auran and Odavius. You did not choose. You were not chosen. Does no one here know what they're doing? Interesting. The prophecy will still hold. My herald and champion arrive, and I will be set free.
How long do you have?
You see it flicker over to the bowl. Not long. I'm sure I'd be free before you even make it to the exit.
What will you do once freed?
Yeah.
Oh, my champion. And you see it actually, like, bring its hand up and, like, cup your face. I think you already know. A miasma of death and disease. Freedom for my brethren trapped below. Sealed away unfairly.
Get a motion for Knutt to get closer to me.
Deftly stumble over my feet as I shuffle in behind Brenin and stand directly behind him, using him as a lovely shield.
And one lost soul. Searching. How long has it been since you last seen your mother?
Long? Not long enough. Not long enough. You realize I left her. It wasn't like, oh no, I lost my mom in the store. It was like she's kind of crazy sort of situation.
Do you know what your father did to get me here? I wonder.
No, don't know him. So no, I don't.
I'm not used to unfamiliarity.
Well, when you're stuck underground for a couple thousand years, you don't really have as much clout as you used to.
Perhaps I shall redouble my efforts then. And you feel a rumble underneath the ground. and you guys watch as the sea of bones shifts, and you almost see what looks like some sort of large shoulder peeking out from underneath it.
I'm pulling out Knutt's sword.
That's my sword.
What's your
Are you
intention?
going to attempt to stop me?
I'm saying it's not going to work for you.
And I need you to do it.
To do what?
Take my head.
What? No.
I'm not letting this thing go on a rampage outside,
I mean,
actually terrorizing the rest of the continent.
he makes a fair point, but I think you're really jumping to a lot of conclusions.
Fine. I'll slit the wrist and put
Brenin,
blood
no.
into the...
And like, hold on, death slit, like lethal.
Just enough for blood to start coming out. Not lethal.
Oh, spawn of Celebrim. You need to be all in for this.
You heard him, Knutt. You have to do it.
No.
I can't force the other to do it. This is my duty.
No,
Brenin, no.
that seems like a lot of jumping, and you're trusting his words a lot, especially the words of someone that wants to get out of such a prison. He is not a trustworthy source. And you can't say you know what he's talking about if you didn't know the name Celebrim before we got down in this place. No, in fact, this door has been locked for several thousand years. There's no way, and I'll turn to look at this spooky specter in the sky. There's no way that we could be so happenstance to get here just mere hours before your prison were to run out. If so, we're far worse luck than one Celebrimbite could ever possibly hope to get us over. I bet you're bluffing.
You see the shadow go right in front of yourself, Knutt. And if I'm not...
If you're not, would one Celebrimbite really delay you all that long? You've been down here for how long? You didn't even know till we got here. It's another couple years, really. And if we don't let you out, if we just, I don't know, were to be killed by you, no one would come back here for a very long time. No one knows this place is here.
Your three friends at the front know enough.
I don't think they could get out of here if they really tried to. You greatly overestimate their abilities. No, you're bluffing. You're nervous. You've been down here for 2,000 years and you can taste the air to get out, and you do almost anything to convince someone to let you out. But I don't think today is that time. Maybe it will be soon. Maybe it won't be. But you're not going to play mind games with me.
It turns away from you at this point, and you all see it flicker over to the bowl. A choice must be made. Leave. Or don't.
My lord, I am being your champion. Why don't you regale me with how you ended up here? Why am I your chosen if you did not choose me?
You feel the pressure of the room increase for a moment. I grew beyond the petty differences of the mortal creatures, of dragons themselves. I became a god. I held sway over death in its domain. I chose who lived, who died. I could spread my wings and armies would fall, or be risen again. And you feel the pressure kind of dim down a little bit. Was held here. Some felt that our powers across my brethren were too great. They wanted to hold the fate of the world in their own hands. And look where that got them. A 1,000 years of mystery, thousands forgetting their past. And you, my champion, something broke and chose you. And my herald, well, of course, my herald comes with the champion. Bound by fate, if that's something that still exists for you. This was always meant to happen. And you guys are seeing in the distance the bubbling slowly going down and further down. Minutes left. And I shall be free. The choice is now. Spawn.
You said the prophecy reigns true. What is the prophecy?
That for each of my brethren its champion and herald will arrive, signifying the end of our imprisonment. And let us go forth and rule over the domains that we have lost.
We are required, my lord, for your freedom.
You are part of fate and destiny. That is not my domain, save for the end. Treat me as malicious, treat me as a force of nature. I am here, no matter what you do. And time is running out. Make your choice. I will say, looking at the bowl, probably have 5 minutes max as it's slowly trickling down further and further.
I'll be honest, y'all, this is kind of going above my head. I just came here for a door.
Auran. What do you think?
I find some of Knutt's points interesting. It does feel odd that we are suddenly here, fulfilling some prophecy at the perfect moment.
And even if we were to cut off... Oh, Brenin, there we go. If we were to remove Brennan's head and refill the bowl, at the rate it's draining, that I doubt it would buy very much time. I don't think there's that many Dragonborns nearby.
Brennan, your mind flashes to 1.
It's not nearby.
No, but 1 that's on your mind for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So my gut instinct would be to save the life we've got. There's no sense in spilling for no reason.
When Brenin cut his arm and put it in there, did it do anything?
Did you cut your arm? You did.
Yeah, he said he cut his wrist and put it over there, and the guy's like, "You're gonna have to do better than that," basically.
It filled up, but you're gonna. What he was implying is, if you really want this to last,
I'm aware what he implied.
Yeah,
I was just trying to figure out if it actually
did fill up a little
anything.
bit. Yeah.
Of you and Odavius, you have said little.
I don't want to lose Brenin. You and I have been together for years. I don't want to lose you and then have Knutt's points come true. That your sacrifice only buys us a little amount of time, and then we still have to face this. Oh.
Whatever time I could give might be enough to find what you need to stop this for long.
But we don't know that.
No.
There's no guarantee of that.
Nope, there's equal probability that your contributions are going to be just as strong.
What if your blood is what he needs to be free?
DM, can I do some sort of roll to get a stronger sense of what... Am I being fooled into trying to give up my blood?
I will say, I'll give you a couple of options. You can insight check. You could do a religion check to kind of gain the idea of what this ritual is supposed to be. Or an arcana check. Either of those 3.
I will do an arcana check and using 3 of my luck points for it.
All right.
One and a 5.
Fortunately.
You have no idea. Nothing about this ritual is like anything you've seen. Maybe if there is some sort of wizard or someone who's used to doing many, many different ritual spells might help you, but it's beyond your reach as a paladin.
I'm almost afraid to ask. Could Siror those to get here fast enough?
Do you have a way to contact him, Knutt?
DM, do I have a way to contact him?
I'll say
I do.
I'll say you have what?
I have sending.
You have sending. I'll say Knutt, you would have had a simple like message like scroll you could send a message through, not necessarily a sending stone for direct contact, but I'll say similar to a sending spell, you can write on this little piece of paper 20 words.
Holy moly. Get here now. Doors open. You will not believe this. Take the coolest thing you've seen, multiply it by probably somewhere around 20.
Okay.
That's it?
We'll say this has happened a little while ago, kind of put it together. You get a written response back. In the middle of investigating the Manarot deserts, similar discoveries being made. Busy. Archive and analyze.
If there are similar discoveries being made, there's similar imprisoned creatures there too. I think it's best we get out of here, take the information we've got, and come back another day and reconvene what this is.
I'll say at this point, blood level's at its very lowest. Either we're
Odavius.
doing something now, or it's gonna run out. I'll say like one more small conversation
Before a decision needs made, or what?
before a full decision needs to be made.
Odavius, do you want to send to Siror and try again? I don't know.
No. That's right.
No, he did. He just did it. So,
Yep, let's get
and
the
he's
heck
not
out of
coming.
here.
That's right.
You can only put your finger in the dam so much before the dam pops, and you don't want to be standing there when it does.
Running.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the decision?
We're running.
Real
Alright.
quick.
You guys sort of watch as you finish the conversation. Bowl dries up. There's no drain in it. Solid bowl. And you feel a rumble. And you see the ceiling above you beginning to crumble. And you watch the sea of bones underneath a large shift. And you see a giant claw about the size of a small village grasp and crash onto the area where you are. And then another. And pulling itself out, you see a dragon. Not just a dragon, but an undead one. With bits of flesh still hanging to itself. And bone as it unleashes a roar that thunders through the chasm. You guys sprint. The Grimlocks that you fought previously run as quick as they can. I need everyone. We're going to do a little bit of a skill check here as you guys are escaping this area. As we go, you guys see this creature run, spawn, and crashing claws as it climbs its way out of the sea, and you see a creature taller than any building that you've seen in your lives. As you guys are running, the chasms, the ground beneath your feet begins splintering and shifting. I want all of you to make dexterity saving throws as you're sprinting, trying to dodge rocks falling, cracks in the floor.
+3.
Alrighty. What do we got?
21.
21.
Four.
Odavius.
15.
Oh. Can you,
16.
you guys watch as Brenin running, lagging a little bit behind, burdened by the weight of his choices or by the weight of his armor, you can't tell. And he slips, and a crack in the ground opens up, and he is stuck at the edge and is slowly losing grip on things. What do you do?
I am wearing the gloves of climbing and swimming, if that makes any difference.
Yeah, that'll make a difference. You can easily pretty climb up with that. I forgot I gave you those. Yeah, easy enough. You guys watch, he falls. He's going to be, we're going to say, about 20 feet behind the rest of the party at this point. So none of you will gain the benefit of his +3 anymore, unless you want to just wait 20 feet. But right now, everything's collapsing and going. As you are seeing this happen, you see the claw of this giant dragon grab the ceiling and push, and it just opens up, and daylight actually begins streaming as it claws open a mountain. And you see the Grimlocks and Morlocks just scream as the sun of thousands of years finally hits their skin and burns them and blinds them. Moving forward, I need all of you to make a strength saving throw as you guys begin to climb, as the floor is slowly turning into more of a mountain as it dips down into this ravine of destruction. All right, what did we get?
16.
9. 16. Knutt.
19.
Auran.
Eat 20 for a total 27.
Alrighty. Odavius begins falling as he begins scrambling up to the top. Brenin, he starts falling a little bit towards your direction. You're behind this group. Are you going to catch him, or are you going to try and let him figure it out on his own?
I'll catch him.
Alright, I would like a athletics check from you, Brenin, to catch him.
14.
14. I'll say that's enough. He's not a heavy person. Grab him, pull him up, and you see now, as this light emanates and this creature claws and climbs its way up, you still haven't seen feet or tail of this thing, and you hear it roar as loud as it can roar. I want wisdom saving throws from all of you.
So then, me and
Yep.
Odavius have
+3 for Odavius.
18. Boy, I'm killing him.
18, all right.
26.
Good. Knutt?
16.
16.
8.
All right. This thing roars and screams. Behold, death rises again. As it climbs its way out, Knutt, you are frightened and terrified of this thing, and you are frozen
pretty
to the
accurate.
spot
Uh-oh.
in fear as you move. Someone's going to have to grab him or pick him up.
I'm going to drop Odavius and pick up Knutt.
All right. Odavius kind of centers himself again and begins this climb once more. Brenin, you're going to be moving at half speed
Can I help him?
if you're carrying him. Helping him? Okay. I'll say...
And I have one ghost image left. I want it to help us as well.
Okay. I'll say with that, either both of you make a check or one of you make it with advantage, athletics, to carry him.
Got it. Yeah. Both 13, so mod 20.
All right, cool. You guys scrambling out. You guys see, at this point, you've sprinted probably a good mile at this point, or at least made your way through a mile worth of stuff. And you see 3 companions at the end of the archway looking, and they sprint up the stairs away from all of you, not knowing what the hell is going on. I'm going to need one more dexterity saving throw as rocks are plummeting as you reach this final archway in this sprint.
You better not literally rocks fall us, Zach.
+3, I believe, to everybody now.
Do I make that still, or what do I do?
Ooh. I'm going to say at disadvantage for you, Knutt, because you are kind of rooted to the spot with fear and you're having to pull someone else.
I'm going to burn 3 luck points to make it straight.
Okay.
Dex.
Those.
All right.
How much is it to re-roll?
3.
3? Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll.
Is it a +3 from
Yep.
Brenin still?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everyone has a +3 now, I believe, because you all kind
16.
of caught up to each other. 16. What else we got?
15.
18.
18. Brenin?
9.
As a rock falls. Knutt, you're being carried by Brenin actually here too, so this may...
I would shove him forward.
Okay, you shove him forward. A large rock piles down. Brenin?
Yep.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock smashes into you and you are knocked prone.
I'll help him up.
You help him up. You guys, I'll say at this point, are 30 feet away. Auran and Odavius, you have made it to the stairs at this point. It is Knutt and Brenin left. And they have another 30-foot sprint to make it. Currently, the stairs seem fairly unaffected by this calamity. Is there anything you two want to do to help them on their final stretch?
Ugh.
I will tell you, it will be a dex save for them to make as they're sprinting as quick as they can.
I'm going to clench real hard and pop out my Blessed Guy's wings, spectral wings, and grab Brenin and see if we can't get up off the train to make it maybe a little easier to move.
Okay. You guys watch Knutt just sprout angelic wings.
Hold on, I'm trying. I'm looking for something.
I have this thing, and I don't know if I've ever used it or know what it is.
Okay.
So I have Manifest Miracles.
Okay.
And it's under, like, my traits and stuff.
Manifest.
And I don't know... I don't know what that entails. It's like kind of the booster trait.
That's just a 1 additional cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Odavius, are you healthy?
Manifest, yeah, you just get 1 additional cantrip of your choice. That's all that means.
Okay.
Odavius, are you healthy?
Yes.
Could I do 2 attacks, Zach?
Sure.
I see where that's going.
I'm gonna use Grim Harvest on Odavius twice.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'll say, Odavius, are you accepting these attacks?
This is a ranged attack.
Oh, wow. I mean, I don't have a choice because of my ring.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You have the cursed rings. All range attacks hit you. Yeah. So
They just auto hit?
it's an auto hit, yeah.
When did that happen?
What?
That was one of the rings
That was
you
one
put
of
on.
one of the
Oh
rings
my
that I put
God.
on.
Chop
All
Yeah.
ranged attacks just automatically hit you?
Oh, that's terrible.
That's
No,
really
they
bad.
target me. They don't necessarily hit, but they target me.
They all target him, but I'll say, Odavius, are you just going to say, hit me?
I don't know what he's doing.
Are you going to explain a little
but
bit?
also-
at least?
Yeah,
I'm
my Grim Harvest is like I have orbs that follow me around, and then I kind of like attack someone with it, and like makes a connection between us, and then I suck some of their life force out with it.
I mean, I think at this point I'm too focused on my best
Well, I
friend.
would just say, let me hit you, and I would, boom.
All right, I'll say
I probably wouldn't resist, but yeah, I'm not
I'll
like
say auto hit for it. Then.
actively like.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a total of 6 points of necrotic damage,
All right.
and then I'm gonna use the bonus, the Bane
I'm
thing.
resistant to necrotic damage.
All right, look at
There we go.
that. Brenin, you get a +2 to your next roll, and you as well, Knutt, you get a +2 to your roll. And I'm done
Wait,
with
so if
one.
I'm resistant, that I take that as half?
Yep.
Yeah,
half
so
damage.
3.
Okay.
That didn't even hurt.
All right.
I don't.
Odavius,
It's just a little tickle.
are you doing anything besides just getting hit by these things?
I don't think I can do anything.
I have nothing else, so that was
Okay.
my best shot.
All right.
How about this? I take out my star sling, and I like try and attack some rocks that are falling nearby to
Okay.
see if I can change their trajectory.
I'll say make an attack roll for me. Just a general flat attack roll.
18 plus 4 would be 22.
Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you guys, so you have your Grim Harvest abilities adding to your rolls. The attacks of Odavius kind of picking off rocks here and there for you, helping you. And then the wings of Knutt helping you as well. So originally, this DC I was going to set is 18. You have 3 things helping you. One of them is a bonus to you already, so I'm not going to count them. So I'll say 2 things helping you. So I'm going to drop this down to 15 for the roll to make the dex save.
And so you get your +3 as well, right? Both of you?
Mhm.
Yep.
So you get a +5 without even adding your modifier.
Yep. +5 already without the modifier.
You're bold to think my modifier is that good, Eric, but yes.
Y'all need to roll a 10.
Make that an 11
higher.
for me, but yes.
Do a picture.
Oh, you have a minus?
Not,
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna touch it.
Adrian's taking a picture. Adam, are you going to take a picture?
I'm just...
Oh,
think,
no.
oh my
The
god,
camera
doesn't go that
goes.
long. Yeah, I can do it picture-wise, but it ain't great.
All right.
Oh my.
Let's see. Need a 10 or higher.
That is a 7 if you can read that.
Yep.
So that's a no for me.
Brenin,
Oh.
you see... Are you carrying him, Knutt? Is that your plan?
That was the
Helping
idea, was to help him along, yeah.
All right. You get carried by Knutt. Knutt, you get hit on the side by a falling stone. You take 32 points of bludgeoning damage as this boulder crashes into your side. And Brenin, you're flung along the way by Knutt. Knutt, I want you... There's one chance. I want you to make a D20. Are you alive, kicking?
Oh yeah, I'm fine, health-wise.
All right. I want you to just roll a D20.
Yeehaw.
11 or higher, you're gripping the cliff.
16.
16. All right.
Yeah,
you guys
I can
see
pop
Knutt
pop
fall
a picture
and
of
just
that guy, I feel like, too.
grab the
for the-
edge of the cliff.
For the drama there.
For the
That
drama.
is.
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
God.
Light.
No, it's not.
There it is.
Yeah, okay,
There it
there. I see it. I
Yeah.
see it.
I mean, you can post it to the group chat too. Like, easy.
Logitech webcam is working hard to
yeah.
white balance that one, yeah.
You guys see Knutt gripping the side of this cliff as everything else is beginning to collapse around him.
I'll let go of the cliff and
I
just
pick
flap
him
my
up.
wings. I'll flap my wings.
All
I
right.
can fly.
No matter what, I'm still grabbing him and pulling
Pull him
him to
over.
the stairs.
And you guys
Let's
begin
go.
sprinting up the stairs. You make your way up the long staircase, getting to the room, the chamber. None of your companions are there. You sprint up the long staircase as quick as you can, and you see outside. There is no longer a mountain. There is a giant pile of rubble, of rocks and stone. And you see up above you just a black shape headed to Talstadt. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Good job, guys. Thank you for watching, everyone. We hope you've had a good time. It was nice to get back into this. And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, stop recording. Stop recording.
Wow, welcome back, guys. You just ended the world.
Why?
Zach, you told me I was just going to be there to open the door.
Thank you for watching Swing and a Crit and Miss. If you liked it, give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And we hope we'll see you next time. See ya!